All right, so this is our first run at the Monster Hunter series. The way I kind of set this up is where these are boards or jobs that have been posted by the No Mercy Guild. Whether or not your group that have left over from the Forge of Fury series decides to open up their own guild, I'll let that up to you. Matter of fact, I think I kind of plan as a seed where No Mercy Guild is trying to open up other branches, franchises, whatever you want to call it, in other towns. And whether or not you guys want to do that or not, that's up to you. But this first little bounty board that we see up here, I think I shared you guys earlier, but I'll click on Show to Players here. This is the bounty board that's actually located in No Mercy Guild. And we got 3 current bounties on here. I think you guys have already agreed that you're going to take on the Swamp Drakes on this one. And this is, let me just read it. The No Mercy Guild is looking to expand, put forth a bounty to rid a swamp of some troublesome drakes that have killed a few fishermen and trappers over the past few months. Swamp is located south of Fent, which is in the realm of Fisk. No Mercy Guild is trying to build up their name within the town of Fent, but for now they just have a recruiter presence in Fent. The Mercy Guild is offering 100 gold pieces for each Drake head and will waive their membership fees for 3 months. Whoever brings in the most heads will be rewarded with something special, in quotes, from the No Mercy Guild vault, an opportunity to lead a new guild in Fent. So that's where we are. Okay. I could walk you through and make up some name I haven't done yet for the contact in Fent. But for right now, I think I'll just show you guys the overall map of the Codelands if you don't remember where it is, just to kind of give you bearings on where we are and what we're talking about here. So as I switch over to this map, in Jast, where No Mercy Guild is right now, the main headquarters is way up here where I'm pinging. That's in Jast. Again, this is based on a time before my main campaign, so in Jast is still thriving, hasn't been attacked by the Horde or anything like that. Fent is way the hell down here in Thesk, where I'm pinging now. And south of there is the swamp that's got the drakes that have killed a few fishermen and trappers. So,
It's near my home.
I'm sorry? What was that?
It's near the home of my new dude.
Oh, awesome. That's right. Oh, yeah, you're
He's in the
Conch, right?
see a fallen
Conk.
star.
Conch, whatever. I almost screwed up several times tonight, so
The
let's just
sound
get
the
out of the
mace
way.
makes when it hits him in the head. Conk.
Well, what's good about it is you can actually pronounce it both ways, and you're either British or not British, right?
That's right. Okay. All right, so let's do this. I'm gonna switch back to the splash screen for Monster Hunter, and let's do a little intro of you guys of the characters you're playing tonight. So let's start on my left on my screen with Rob and your character.
So we know about Nao, but we'll just go over her really quickly again. Halfling, noble birth, but like third or fourth in line for her noble father's estate. Knew that she wasn't going to get Sweet Dick all because the older brother's going to get it all, so she decided to go it on her own. She's always been a bit of a tinkerer. She was a highwayman for a little while. Didn't leave a good taste in her mouth. Any proceeds that she got, she used to head into Build-A-Baris and sort of learn the trade, the artificer trade. And then she's created her construct, Spackle, who now has a saddle, by the way,
Awesome.
on the back of him, which is fully allowable within the artificer rules. It truly it is. She's a small character. He's a medium character, so he can actually act as a mount for her. So that's Nao. Luca, on the other hand, is a Gith. He is technically speaking Githyanki. He grew up, was raised, I think is a better way to put it, in a creche in the Coldlands around the area that he's in right now. The problem with Githyanki is that Githyanki in their normal plane of existence, the ethereal plane, astral, I never remember, astral. Plane, they don't age, and so they can't get older. So they send their young to the material plane to get older and train and whatnot. And then when they're of age, then they go back up the astral plane. Well, he's a little bit disillusioned. He had an instructor at the crash, as well as his parents, who aren't as into the sort of dread queen or whatever it is that she's called for the Githyanki. So he sort of left the creche when he figured that he was strong enough and powerful enough, and is now out in the real world of Coldlands. He's working towards, when he gets to be about level 15 or level 20, he's hoping that he's going to inherit his father's great silver sword, which is a Githyanki, big Githyanki weapon. The problem is that Githyanki aren't very well liked. They're very aggressive, they're angry, and they're a little bit jerky. So he's going through sort of the Coldlands, not actively pretending, but not telling anybody. He's actively pretending that he's Githzerai, which is the other Gith race, which is they're not dicks like the Githyanki are. So that's sort of him wandering around. He's a warrior. He's got a couple of sort of standard psionic skills because he's Gith already, and then he's pretty sure that his new faith has granted him some other psionics as well, and that's the type of fighter he is.
Okay. And if I can add a few more things on lore with the Gith, and Rob and I have talked about most of this. I mean, Gith are going to be very rare in the Codelands. Githyanki even more so, but the general populace is probably never going to be able to tell the difference between a Githyanki and a Githzerai, unless they're like some higher ups that do more of like a daily interaction with them. So the fact that you guys have probably seen him before, Luca, I'm assuming since it's No Mercy Guild is a bounty here, you guys either seen or worked with each other before. Whether you guys know he's a Githyanki or not, that's kind of up to, I guess, Luca, whether or not he would share that detail, which I'm assuming he would not.
He wouldn't.
But again, they are just very rare. I mean, if you have seen more than one Gith at level 4, that would be like winning the lottery at this point. That's how rare they are. Okay, you fine with that, Rob?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Or are you good?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right, Smet, go ahead and describe to us Smet's background and role and everything again for us. I know we played with him
Sure.
before, but let's hear it again.
Yep. So Smet grew up outside of Boonvale. His father was a stonecutter, built churches and statues and things like that. The family traveled because his father was buying stone to make statues, and so they travel back and forth through the mountains to find these. So he had a lot of experience with the shield and hammer for defense, and but all that time in the church, he was drawn to it. He felt it. He got attuned to the healing powers, and picked a deity. He left his family, joined the church. Didn't really set over too good with his father, so they didn't talk. They didn't really have any contact. And while he was in the church, becoming his cleric, following his cleric ways, his family was killed by unknown marauders. So he feels regret for their deaths. It's his fault. He's kind of a dick about it because he feels he just kind of just goes by himself. He's alone, but he's also he's looking for these guys or these marauders so he can take out his revenge and think it'll heal him. But at the same time, likes to heal, preach his ways and heal his people as he can. His favorite move is the shield bash.
That's right, because
Shield
John
Bash.
is playing the sub race of Shield Dwarf, which I added in.
Oh, that's right. We love that race because that bonus action attack that you've got with your shield is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
And did you pick a deity that Smet would? I'm assuming he would share. That's not something he would keep secret.
I didn't. I don't think I did. That would be good to add, wouldn't it?
You don't have to decide it now, but yeah, that'd be a good
Okay.
thing to add to your backstory about what deity he actually prays to in case that ever comes up. For
Praise to
whatever
the
reason.
Kansas City Chiefs.
The Boonvale Marauders. Okay. Anything else, Smet?
No, that's it.
Okay, thank you. And last but not least, here we go, Rand. Let's introduce Conch or Conch.
Well,
Honk.
Conk is from nearby the Thresh place where we were just looking at. He's from the Sea of Fallen Stars. His parents, they did the dumbest job possible in the Sea of Fallen Stars. They were like the people who just, the sea elves who watched over like the dumb animals eating the algae off rocks. That's pretty much like what they told him he'd only like ever amount to like being another dumb algae eater watcher, right?
And I'm looking at the portrait that you've got for him, and I'm totally believing it.
So he decided that he's going to prove them all wrong, and even though he knows he's not too smart, he's going to go and become a wizard. And they had a little school underwater. I don't know how they make that work, but they somehow do. And he went there and he sucked so bad. Like he was the worst elf wizard of all time. So people made fun of him. People always just called him a dumbass. They mocked him right to his face. They'd trip him in the halls. He was just, just if you could trip underwater, that is, you know what I mean. And he tried. I mean, he really, really tried and just couldn't get it. But one time while he was trying, he did research about items that might make him smarter. And then he realized that one of these assholes that's picking on him has this headband that's making that guy smart. And so he started devising. He's kind of a schemer, and he's not afraid to kind of go out of his element. So he started figuring out a way that he could hide himself and then snatch that headband off this guy's head, and get out of there without being seen. And so that's what he did. I mean, he worked for months at that. His studies be damned. This was his study, right? So he did manage to get this headband off of a guy named very similar to Spackle, but it's called Smeckle. And he left. I mean, once he thought he got away with it, nobody saw him with the headband on. They assumed he dropped out of school, or at least that's his hope. And he left. He left his parents there watching the algae eaters and sought out for land. And now he's smart, kind of. So.
Synthetically smarter, right?
Yeah, but so he's not sure exactly what he's going to do. He doesn't want to go back to a wizard school. He's sure someone's going to see this headband and say, "Ha, you're only smart because of that." So he doesn't want to mess with that. He's gonna get his knowledge through the School of Hard Knocks. He thinks so.
I thought he was a 1970s basketball player, actually.
Well, I told him he had a little bit of Leonard Nimoy look to him when he picked.
He
this
totally
as well.
does.
He does a
Very
little
good.
bit. So
I think Smeckle sounds like the love child of Spackle and Smet.
I was thinking the exact
No,
same
that
thing.
could be true.
Oh, maybe that's where it came from. I'm like, what's a good name?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Smeckle.
Let's see, that or Spat,
Smet
right?
and Spackle. Spat.
Spit.
So as you were describing his backstory, I couldn't help but there's like a certain character, a cartoon character, kept popping in my head. And I was thinking Patrick the whole damn time, and now I'm wondering what your character voice is going to sound like. It's going to be Patrick, or is it going to be like Pinky in the Brain?
Well, I was leaning more towards Pinky in the Brain, or like kind of like a wiry, snobbish sounding voice. Oh, not again. You know what I mean? Something like that.
But not Scottish, right?
I'm gonna try for not Scottish.
Okay. Or Rushish? What would we call it?
Rushish.
Yeah.
Did he start off like Pinky and then put the headband on?
That's exactly right. He's Pinky and the Brain.
Great.
And he should talk to himself too. What are we going to do today, Pinky?
Try to take over the world.
For the world.
All right. So introductions are all the way. So you guys all met or were sent to Fent. And all between now and the next session, I'll come up with whoever the contact is there in Fent. But I'm at a local tavern called Horse and Dragon, one of the famous breweries there in town. Before they kind of direct you, give you a general map of where this swamp is and where the last known places of some of the fishermen or trappers that were attacked. Is there anything that you guys want to try to buy as far as supplies or anything in town before you take off? I'll give you an opportunity to do that if you want.
Is there a magic item store?
Yeah, everything costs 50,000 gold pieces.
Oh, damn it. That's 48,500 more than I have. No, I don't think so. I think I'm good.
Okay, so I think I told you guys you can all start with one healing potion. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, you guys are good with that?
Okay, great.
Okay. And I didn't say it before, but the Nomers Guild would have given you guys like at least a one horse and a wagon to haul yourself and or any loot or anything else that you bring back or proof of the demise, which that's what this one's asking for. Bring back every head you bring back, they give you 100 gold pieces.
Yeah, we don't have mule number 3 today.
Oh, this is true.
Yeah, unless he would have lent
Yeah,
mule
horse
number 3
number
to the
4.
Mercy Guild, which I doubt you would have. All right.
Well, Neo's going somewhere, and he's staying in Boonvale. We could probably bring mule number 3.
Okay. All right, so you guys head south. I'm not going to make you guys roll for like animal handling or anything like that crap, but as you get closer to the swamp, they would have warned you this to begin with. You're not going to be able to take your horse or a wagon through the swamp as you're tracking the drakes out here. They tell you that there are parts of it that it's deep water. It's still going to be like typical swamp, moss, nasty shit floating in the water, trees, all kinds of stuff. There are parts of it that are deep, that'll be over your head, but for the most part, it's all from knee to waist deep for miles. Okay, so does that change your need to try to look for anything in town before you take off? I don't think so, but I want to give you the opportunity if you want to.
Everybody needs Mariner's plate.
It's true.
Okay. All right, so here's what I want. Who's in the lead? You are going to make some survival checks to kind of track to figure out where any signs of drakes or anything else within the swamp. Any of you guys proficient in survival?
Lucas got some. Lucas proficient in survival. It's not great, but he's got proficiency in survival.
Okay. So here's what I want. Give me 3 survival checks just to see how far you got to go before you start picking up signs.
I bet you Smet's better at survival.
Got a 3.
Oh. Yeah, those are all real good rolls. Yeah, so within the first hour, you can start seeing signs of where something has been attacked. Like a broken tree branch, few bushes that are out of the way, and you're able to, over the course of the next 3 hours, pretty much track the path of this one particular drake that you picked up the trail of. And so with that, I'll just go ahead and switch. I think I've got let me double check before I switch you there. I think I've already got this swamp map set up.
I want to try this.
I'm gonna try what?
What do you do, Rob? Does it, when you hover over it, it has a big bee on it?
Yeah, you can see the big bees. Yeah, and if you hold the shift button down, Rand, when you hover over it, it gives you advantage. And if you hold the control button down when you hover over it, it gives you disadvantage.
Oh, that's kind of sweet.
I'm dropping your tokens in here, but you guys are in all different places. So there's guild members and there's PCs. You drop Neo in here, and Spackle's with you, obviously.
Yep. I'm riding Spackle.
And I'm assuming that Luca is going to be in the lead, since
Yes,
she's this. All right. Where is Luca? Is Luca under guild members?
Yeah, he's in the other section.
Yeah, there he is. All right, so let me switch you guys over to this map, and then I'll do a shift click to where you guys can see yourself. Hopefully, I set up the thing accurately.
How come Smet's bigger than everybody?
He's a dwarf. He's stout. All right, there you go. That better?
Yep.
Do you guys want snap to grid on or off? Don't move yet. I gotta explain a few things.
I like snap to grid.
Okay. All right. So where Neo is sitting now, you guys would have learned this as you're traveling through the swamp here, where it clears out in spots like this, and right here is where it tends to get deeper. When you're walking through the muck, like where you guys are right now, that's typically from knee to hip height. But these clearer spots like this, where it's more of the dark water, less of the muck, that's where the deeper sections are. So whether or not you guys would
just keep in mind, Brian, that Nail's in the back of Spackle right now, being only 2.5 feet tall. So
okay. So, and how tall is Spackle?
Spackle's a medium-sized creature. So
okay. All right. So I'll rule that Spackle's head can at least stay above the muck.
okay.
But long story short, it's difficult terrain to make your way through the swamp in your feet, basically.
All right.
Spackle's legs extend like an ostrich.
Yeah, he's like go gadget spackle.
Gadget.
All right, so Lucas, since you're in the lead, and your last survival check was a 14, so I'll take that. You notice that when you get to this point where you're standing right now, that what you thought originally were a single path has split. There's now tracks kind of heading off to the right, heading off to the left. So what do you want to do here?
Can we tell freshness? Is there a difference in freshness between those tracks?
Give me one more survival check. They both appear to be about the same age. So I'd say within the past couple hours with a DC 12. That's what we'll say.
Okay, guys, do you want to follow the single path that goes north or the single path that goes east? Or do you want to split the party?
I'll stay away from choice 3.
Well, I had to put it out there.
Whichever way seems like I'm not going to go under the water.
Well, I think we'll probably be able to jump across here.
Like this, like that, yeah. Okay.
Or we'll be able to walk across here. So I don't know. Let's I like the eastern path a little bit better. What do you think?
I do too. The two trees right there, just from my experience on the road, looks like a ambush type situation.
Exactly.
You're gonna go through them and.
All right, I think we're gonna go east. You okay with that, Rand?
Yep.
John was way too logical.
Sir, Commander Spock.
I believe the choice to the east is a good one. Very intelligent wizard, mind you.
Yeah, your intelligence is only one higher than mine, for the record. Okay.
All right, so it's difficult terrain, so don't move yourself any more than 3 spaces at a time if you guys want to move yourselves.
Okay, so I'm going to move to the peninsula with Luca.
I'll move in behind you.
And Neo is right there.
Oh, I thought I had snap on. How'd you do that?
If you hold down your alt key, you can put it wherever you want.
Oh, okay. I just learned something today.
Yep.
Okay. Luca, give me a perception roll.
Perception. Not something I'm super proficient in.
Okay, good to know. You guys can move again if you want.
Do I see any open jaws directly in front of me?
You can see a sunken tree over here that looks somewhat like a lizard with broken teeth if you squint your eyes hard enough.
All right. Which way are the tracks going, Brian, when we go across? Are they going up to the north here, or are they continuing off to the east?
As they get into the deeper water, you lose track of them.
I can't see them over here?
No.
All right. I think everybody should, if you haven't already, pull your weapons out because these drakes are probably in the deep water spots.
Can I look around for them, Brian?
Can you look around for what?
Anything, any creature like the ones we're hunting?
Give me a perception roll if you want. You don't see anything, but you hear some rustling back over in this tree over here.
Oh, someone called that.
Good call. Good call, Joe St. John.
I'm gonna try to get people's attention and point to that tree.
I'd also like to check that tree out to see if I hear the same thing or see anything where I'm standing.
You have to take a closer look if you want to get any more information out of that.
As in walk over there and take a closer look?
Or just jump in the deep water, whatever. Fall on your sword. I'm good.
Nah. I'm okay. I'll trust his judgment.
I'm going to get my crossbow out while he does that.
Do we want to move into this more open space with a different angle, but be able to see if something's coming at us? Or I don't know.
Can we send Spackle? Or he's underwater. Never mind.
We could send Spackle. But Spackle's only got an armor class of 15, so he's going to
Yeah,
go there
yeah,
and
yeah.
have a look. But
He may not come back from said look.
he does have a much better perception than Luca has, though.
How far away am I from that? How do I distance that again? Let's see. I take my pointer dealy.
It's only about 50, it's only about 15 or 20 feet.
I like to take one of my javelins and give it a nice hard throw at that tree that we heard rustling from.
The javelin bush.
That's right.
I'm sorry, I was reading. What are you doing, Smet?
I like to take my javelin, one of my javelins, and give it a nice hard throw at that tree there, that bush that we heard the rustling from.
Oh, you're just gonna throw it at the bush?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what comes out. It's like, throwing a rock at a bush and see what shakes.
All
I
right.
don't have any rocks, but
Roll me an attack.
It's a good javelin-shaped rock.
Okay. You strike
that's
the
up.
tree, and I'll let Neo and Smet make a perception roll.
just a reminder, on perception rolls I have advantage because of the shield.
Ooh.
Okay. You see something drop, and you also hear it plop. Spackle does, and so does Smet, into the muck below the tree here,
Metal.
and it was rather large.
Oh, something. Spackle thinks there's something in the tree, guys. It fell out of the tree. It's in the muck.
I've been saying there's something in the tree this whole time. What do you think the pointing was about?
It's not in the tree anymore, smartass. It's in the muck, and it's swimming through the muck, and it's about to grab my feet.
Probably is an algae eater. I can't seem to get away from those.
I thought you were smart.
I wish I had my javelin back.
Well, you know what? Why don't you go get it? Just jog over there and pick it up.
Oh, hey guys, 2 seconds. I gotta go pay for pizza.
Okay.
That wasn't an hour. It was pretty close, though.
It's a good opportunity to kill Conch.
And Conk got conked.
All right, guys, what are you doing with that information? Time is passing.
I am gonna take. Shoot, not moving anymore. I'd like to move over to this spot right here.
1, 2, 3. You can move to one to the right of that. Difficult terrain. So 15 feet is the max you can move in one turn.
And see if I can tell what fell out of the tree.
Give me another perception roll. Luca, you do the same thing.
Spackle's going to back up here a little bit. And just for the record, Spackle's got a 40-foot movement speed, so
24.
20. Luca is going to perceive.
That's good enough. Just need to do 12 for that. Okay, Luca. First Luca. Well, taking a Smet rolled first. Smet, you can see movement underneath the muck, but you can't really make out what it is. Right around. Help if I was on the right layer. Right around in here. And Luca, you see something large, kind of disrupting the muck and moving closer towards you, right about here.
Looks like
I feel like we should wait for Rand to come back before whatever happens next happens.
Before everybody dies.
Yeah. Now.
But any kind of reactory things you guys want to do with that information? Want to let everybody know what you saw, or are you keeping that to yourselves?
Oh, no, Luca's definitely... I mean, Luca's been talking about this the whole time, so...
Okay.
I'm back.
Just waiting until Rand gets back on.
Yeah, what's going on?
We're all about to be killed, right?
Yeah, we're about to roll initiative.
Okay.
So
we got two. One coming from over here. Oh, one from over here.
So
Now that's a freaking Hydra.
Smet, you see a large snake kind of leap up out of the water towards you, And Luca, yeah, you see a multi-headed, small dragon-looking creature kind of just rip up out of the muck and start screaming at you. Now we can roll initiative.
This seems a little false advertising to me.
What kind of fun would that be if I told you exactly what you're going to fight, right?
I think what it say? We get money per head. So let's let it get a bunch of heads.
Did you see my roll? Did it come up? I have something weird. It said you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker. No valid token.
You got to click on your
Yeah,
token
'cause
first.
you didn't click your token when you rolled it.
There we go. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I forgot I didn't copy over my token action things to this one. So
Can
I
you
gotta
see
do
the
this.
first roll? Because the first roll was 16, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll update it.
Okay.
Okay, everybody in?
So
All right. So, surprise round. I asked you guys if you're going to react. You didn't, so I'll go with the snake first.
Okay, hold on a second. Just hold your horses.
Damn it. Freaking cards. What am I doing? Giving you guys cards.
how do you make it big again?
Yeah.
Click on
and
it.
hit Z.
Oh
or
yeah.
Z for those that are American.
Well, son of a bitch. There goes my surprise round. All right. See, this is why I got to make everything like double the CR. All right, so I guess we're normal turn order. So, Conch.
Oop.
Conchy Conch. You're first.
Conch is going to drop a ball of fire. Oh. I clicked it. Sorry, Brian. 60 feet. Takes his action. One occupied space of your choice within range. I'm going to put it kind of on the backside here, Brian. I don't know if you got like a fire.
Yeah, 1 second. I
Little
forgot to add
fireball.
my layer thing in here. All right, so you're dropping a
took
fireball. I'm sorry, ping again where you're dropping it.
Like over here on the backside. You know, just
Okay.
where I can see him maybe around the edge.
Yeah, I can drop something in here.
So that when I cleave
accidentally
it, it
store
doesn't
your
throw its
card.
stuff back.
Do what?
I accidentally stole your card, by the way. I was
Well,
trying to look.
I played it, so it's not mine anymore. So you could
Okay.
play it too if you want, and then Brian can remove it from the board.
All right, so what kind of a save or anything is this?
It's a DC 14 dexterity save or take 4 fire damage.
DC dex save.
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes 4 points of fire damage.
Wait, any creature that ends its turn does it. So I don't think it does it at the start. I apologize. Oh, yeah. So as my bonus action, I would have rammed it. So yeah.
Okay, so
That's
it took the damage, took 4 points of fire damage.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Kind of singes a little bit. Doesn't seem to bother it that much. Anything else out of Conch?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
Oh wait. I guess. Oh, never mind. I said that's it.
Okay. Snake is now going to finally take his turn. It thought about striking first, but for some reason it stopped. And it's going to. Trying to read how this thing works. Can it bite and constrict? Or is it one
Oh
or the
no,
other?
his card said that you can't.
Yeah, my card said that it nullifies your surprise round completely. We get to just do a surprise round. They don't. The card very specifically says bad guys don't get to attack during this round.
Oh, I thought I said they just lose their surprise round.
Nope.
My fault. I already got rid of the card, so I apologize. Okay, so
Matt
they don't
has
take
it.
actions. Okay, fine.
I have it in mind, but if you
Kill
want
my
to see it,
guys.
that's okay.
But I still have my lair action, if I can remember where the hell it is.
No, you get no actions because a lair action is something that he would consciously do. He doesn't get a lair action because he doesn't even know that we're there.
We surprised the surprisers.
We surprised the surprisers.
Surprisers.
Fine. Okay, I'll work
Thanks
hard
for
to kill
giving
you
me the
next
card,
round.
Brian. You did it.
Yeah.
You brought it on yourself.
Okay,
Should have
mate.
done an encounter from my past.
Yeah, I have to do 2 encounters tonight now. All right, Schmidt. Your turn. What are you going to do?
All right. I'm gonna come towards the snake, and I'm going to shield bash. Let's see. No. Remind me
No
how
spiritual
this
weapon.
bonus. Yeah, hit it with a weapon, then shield bash, right?
Or vice versa, right?
Either order.
Yeah, you can
The
do
order
either or.
doesn't matter for those two.
Okay, so I'm gonna shield bash it.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure that misses even on a snake. It does.
And then I'm going to smash it with my hammer.
That just barely scratches it. Yeah, you hit it. You hit it. Kind of rears back a little bit. Half of it's in the water, half of the head's sticking out, but it's still there. Anything else?
When I look at it, how large is it? Big around as a basketball, or?
Well, it's considered a large creature, so it could easily probably swallow you if it wanted to. How's that for a description?
And it does want to, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
For the record.
It looked delicious.
Yep.
You can smell the Cheetos in my beard.
Anything else out of Smith?
Can I disengage and move?
Nope.
What is it, back a spot?
Nope, that's an action to
Already
disengage unless you have like a rogue ability to do that.
See, I don't know what kind of
Typically, you'd want
other
to
choices.
So
Stay
if
there
you,
and threaten it.
yeah, if you
Yeah.
stay there, it's obviously probably going to attack you next. But if you try moving out of its threat range, it's going to get a free opportunity to attack you as well.
Okay. Can I ready it and attack? And if it strikes at me, I'm ready.
Nope.
How does that work?
No, that's using your action. Since you used your action to
All right.
attack it, that's
Got
your turn. All you got left to do now is move, if you want.
Okay. No, I'm going to stay where I'm at, so
Okay.
it doesn't get an opportunity attack.
Hold the line.
Okay. All right. So none of my guys get turns. Neo.
All right. So Spackle's going to use its 20 movement with Neo on its back to get right there. And Neo is going to smash it with his lance.
He definitely does. It's still standing.
And then Spackle is going to do an about face because he's going to use his dash as a second half and bring Neo back out to here.
And Spackle has something to allow him to disengage, or does it get an opportunity attack?
He gets an opportunity attack, but he does it at disadvantage.
Okay. I'm trying to remember. It's got bite.
And then you got to decide who he's attacking. Is he attacking the Lancer or is he attacking the Mount?
He's attacking whoever hit it. So that'd be
so that was Neo.
That was Neo. Okay, so you can try to bite.
Neo.
And that was horrible.
That is a miss.
Okay. That's it for Neo.
And that's Neo's turn.
Okay. Luca.
That's the Lance. That's the Lance music, by the way. Luca is going to jump over. Luca's going toe to toe. Luca is going to use his longsword. A 15 for 9 damage.
That's a glancing blow. So there's some meta knowledge for you guys. So that was 9. Half of that.
And then he's going to use 1 psionic die to increase the damage for another 9, not the 2.
Okay. Got it.
And that is force damage, second damage.
Okay.
And he's going to stand there, and he's got his shield, and he's looking at him, and he's like, yeah, not afraid of you, Hydra dragon dude.
I like it.
He's a little Doc Brown action. I got to try to keep that going.
You pick all the voices that are going to make your throat hurt after like a half an hour.
I know. That's why I got to be gentle with it. I got to do young Doc Brown, not old Doc Brown.
All right. That's it for Luca.
It is.
Okay. Conchy Conk.
Well, I think. Let's see. Conch is going to bonus action move the flaming sphere. Oh no! It says, "Damn it! I need to learn this spell." I apologize. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet must do that.
So it didn't have a turn yet.
Yeah.
But it did have a turn.
Oh, it didn't get to attack during its turn, but it did get an.
It did have a turn.
There was a spot.
We just forgot to do it.
You're right.
Brian, I don't know if we
What are we
go
doing?
back or just I forgot that when his turn ended this last round, he should have had to roll again or take more damage.
So did the card say he didn't get a turn, or he doesn't get to attack?
Didn't get to attack.
Okay. All right. So he takes another 2d6.
Yeah, I'll just roll it real quick.
Okay.
Well, only if he fails to save, so it's a dex save.
Oh, that's right. Where's he at? There he is.
Half damage on success.
That's a fail, right? It was 14 was a DC, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 7 more.
So he took 7.
Yep.
As a bonus action, my turn, I'm gonna ram him with the same sphere. For 6 damage, he's got to make another dex save.
Dex saves out the wazoo, and he can't make shit. Okay.
And then I'm gonna fire off that light crossbow that I'm holding.
Damn. Look at you guys. Okay, 10 points of piercing damage. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Reload.
Okay, so now my guys can attack. Okay, so he's just going to try to give Schmet a big old hug.
Oh my god.
Okay, it's only 6 bludgeoning, but you're not grappled. Just so we're clear on that, I don't know if you've done this before. So on your turn, you can use your action to try to escape, or you can just assume you're grappled, which means your speed is 0, and that's pretty much it. It doesn't affect your attacking, doesn't give advantage or disadvantage to anybody. It just means your speed is 0 right now.
Can we meta a little bit only because 2 characters lost their lives, like forever, permanent in Rob's campaign after a grapple?
What do you mean, can we meta?
Well, so there's certain creatures that have abilities that once you're grappled, bad shit happens.
Yeah, they start trying to
It's
swallow
just a
you, I
wild
bet.
guess.
Yeah, so the snake has something else up its proverbial sleeve.
Big giant monsters with huge mouths, I assume once they have you stationary can eat you or something similar.
So let me tell you a little story, John. So we had in my campaign, somebody got grappled, and that person decided, hey, you know what? I'm just going to attack. I'm not going to try to break free. It's not a big deal at all. And so he attacked, and he did a little bit of damage to the guy. And then something bad happened to him next round because he had continued to stay grappled. I think that's the parable that we're just trying to pass on to you.
I like it, and so trying to get it out of that is one full action.
Well, I'm not telling you. I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you a story of something that happened to some people I knew.
Okay. Yeah, I was planning on trying to get out of it. I just.
All right. So
Fogbottom, Gary, who also plays in this game, he didn't.
Like snakes.
All right. So Smet, this giant constrictor, reaches up. He basically is crushing you. He's got the entire body of him wrapped around you, and you can feel yourself being pulled down. And you guys watch as both Smet and the snake disappears underneath the muck.
Told you.
Oh. What is the restraint? Does that mean you can't move at all?
He's grappled.
He can be dragged.
Speed becomes 0. Disadvantage on dex or in attack rolls have advantage and disadvantage. Okay, so it's like being prone, kind of.
Yeah, he's basically out of line of sight. You guys can see the muck kind of moving where the water is, but he's basically like a hidden thing underneath the muck right now.
I could go give him mouth to mouth.
Not yet.
Good.
It's mouth to snake at this point.
All right, so I don't think you can see your character right now. Is that correct, Smet?
I cannot.
Okay.
So is spell casting off the table then?
We'll find out when it's your turn.
Okay.
If it truly is just a grapple, you can still do most of your things, but underwater, that might change.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, finally get to use my layer actions. I got to read what the heck they were. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Everybody here, I'll put it in chat just so you guys can see what the potential here is. Each of you need to roll a d6.
Who needs to roll a d6?
Everybody.
Roll a d6. Oh, fun. Roll 1d6.
Okay, so Smet, you're already underwater, so there is no strong wind to affect you. So you can disregard that because you're already
This is
grappled.
turn order 20.
What?
Yeah, we're at turn order 20.
Oh, are we? I thought we were on turn
Yeah.
order 1.
I just didn't update the number. I put it in the spot where 20 should be.
Okay.
No, we're in turn order 20.
Okay, so Nail rolled a 1. Call upon a swarm of insects to attack immediately. Oh, swarm of insects. Gotta bring them in. Buzz.
So this thing's lair action does something different for each player.
Yeah,
It's got like 3 lair actions or 4 lair actions in this case.
yeah. How about that?
4 heads.
And put this on the
First
right
map.
layer.
I'm gonna knock you shy and roll that d6 for the other character that I'm playing.
For Luca. All right,
Yep.
so Swarm of Insects on Neo. Conch rolled a 3, which is a crocodile. Sweet. Where'd I put my crocodiles? Here, crocodile. Did I forget to put you on the map? Oh, no, there he is. I gotta make a copy of this one. 'Cause there might be more.
Flying creatures. Or a strong wind blows out of Smet's ass.
And then Luca got a 4, which was what? Sinkhole. DC 13 strength check for Luca. Okay, Luca gets sucked underneath the water. So, did I even put in there what that means? Submerge underwater. So I'm gonna say for right now that you're just blinded until you can like take half a movement to stand back up. So it's like prone, but you're blind. How about that?
Prone in the muck.
Yep,
Okay.
prone in the muck. Okay. All right. So swarm of insects attack Neo. Bites. Don't think that hits. And then we've got the crocodile.
I remember when my Blade Singer in your campaign fought a crocodile and it didn't go well, Rob.
That's true.
Look at that shit.
You guys underestimated that crocodile. That crocodile was bigger than a normal crocodile.
Okay, and that's it. Okay, Smet. You know they can't see in a turn order. I don't think they can. It's your turn.
Mhm.
So you're grappled, which basically means it does not affect your attacks, ability checks, anything. You're underwater, so anything that you want to cast that has a verbal component is probably going to be probably not going to work.
Yep.
So you can use your action to try to break free, or you can just try to attack this thing if you want.
Question before I do that. My inspiration card is unstoppable. Use this card on your turn. You gain resist to all damage until the end of your turn. Next turn, you may dash as a bonus action. For this movement, you may move through enemies, but not end your turn in their square. Does that mean I use this, break free, and I can...
Let me see if I can click
Hit.
on it so I can read it again.
Okay.
Which one? Your first or second one?
I only have one, but
Wow,
the
I
other
see
one.
two.
He stole the other one that Rob threw out there.
Yeah, I was trying to read it and I stole it. So it's
Oh, I gotta get rid of that shit then. Okay.
No, we were trying to keep it secret, Brian.
he really wasn't listening to that, was he?
No, he wasn't. And you even said it out loud.
Uh-huh.
Use this card. You gain resistance to all damage until the end of your next turn. You may dash as a bonus action. With this movement, you may move through enemies, but that's not going to allow you to break free from it.
Moving through enemy square?
With this movement, you may move to enemy square, but he's already grappled. It doesn't say anything about getting free of a grapple.
Breaking.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But it will give you resistance to all damage until the end of your next turn. That's up to you. You can use that portion of it, but it won't allow you to break free.
Nope. I'm just going to try my damnedest to break free of this snake.
Okay, so it's an oppose either your athletics or acrobatics to try to break free from it.
Acrobatics sucks. Athletics is better. But not that good.
His is not that great, so.
Yay!
Yay!
All right, so you can break free. You're still underwater, so technically you would be blind unless you want to try to break through the surface.
You got
I'm assuming that's what you're going to do, right?
Yeah, I definitely want to try to move as fast as I can to the surface.
Okay, you can make it to the surface without, provoking an opportunity attack, but if you move 5 feet away, you will. Okay.
I still have my bonus action. Is that what I have?
Correct.
Let's see.
Shield bash that asshole.
Can I was thinking about that, except he's way underwater. I didn't know if I could.
You can't be that far
Still-
underwater if Brian lets you surface without using any of your movement.
Then let's go with that shield bash.
Yeah, I guess on a dwarf, this is like, right below your tit line depth.
You're a dwarf.
Yeah, I'm good. And I'm really. You told me I was stout, so it's like
Yeah, stout.
the shield bash, that fucker.
Oh, yeah! And that 4 is not high enough.
So normally I would make you disadvantage, but since you just released him, I'm not going to make you do that. So there you go.
That 4 is high enough.
Okay, so that's 13 points of bludgeoning damage. You slam down into it, and water goes flying everywhere. So 13. Ugh!
Yeah.
So you slam
I
your
just
shield into
realized-
it. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I just realized with something else that could be an option later, not this turn, but when you shield bash, you can either damage them like an attack, or I think you can push them back. away
Correct.
from like 5 feet.
Yeah, one
I
or
think
the
it's
other,
in
not
both
both.
Cases doing the damage is your.
By Brian's reaction here, John, I think you killed it.
I'm
Hey.
gonna keep the damage for sure.
And you watch as it floats.
Just that was for later. I just wanted to know if that was like, okay, I'm gonna shield bash, but my plan is to push this back 5 feet.
It floats to the surface upside down. It's dead.
Wow,
Okay.
nice.
Anything else, Smet? You can move now if you want.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move as far as I can go, which is what, 2 spaces? Or...
Yeah, I'll say
3.
2 spaces since you probably used 1 to get to the top of the surface.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Okay, Hydra finally gets to go. How many heads does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4.
How many heads?
He has 4 heads. So
He's attacking with his forehead?
yes, forehead. All forehead at you. So first one at Luca.
Oh fuck! It's gonna be one of those days. Okay, so that hit.
Okay, and then second head. Oh, look at that shit!
Desperately, I think he hit one of his other heads.
You already screwed him up 2 attack. I think he's good.
That's
Yeah.
glancing.
Okay. Oh shit! You're not kidding. I forgot Luca has got the high freaking ACs. Okay, so glancing on that one, and then he's going to that freaking crocodile is actually in the way. So you're welcome, Conch. So they're all going after Luca.
That's a miss.
Okay.
Wait, the crocodile moved over there?
No, he was going to attack you, but he couldn't get over top. But he couldn't get over the crocodile.
Yeah, crocodile's in the
Oh.
way, so he's putting all his attacks on Luca. Okay.
Gotcha.
And that's his turn.
No, it's not. Guess what? Oh, that dexterity, bro.
Oh shit! Sorry, that's my fault, not the Hydra's. He would move out of the way of the thing that's burning his ass. So he's going to still stay engaged with Luca. Honestly, I just forgot it was there. But yeah, he would move out of the way of a freaking flaming sphere and not take a free hit. Okay? Sorry. But that's what he would have done. Alright, Nail.
Okay, so Neo is going to dismount. That's half of Neo's movement. And Spackle is going to move right there. And Neo is going to pick up her rapier. Too many character sheets here. And make the attack for 10 piercing.
Wow. Takes half of that. But yeah, you swat a few of the insects out of the air.
Okay, the insects, there are still insects there.
Correct.
All right, so then he is going to... Spackle is going to move between the two of them, but Spackle is going to attack...
Here, I'll put the insects in the right spot there.
You know what?
I feel like
Spackle is going to attack the crocodile. Because his little blue Spock-like friend is in trouble.
Damn!
for 10.
Hitting harder than my my Hydra. And he takes it. But he's still...
And Spackle's standing there looking face to muzzle with this crocodile and just doing one of those low cat growls. Right, really low in its chest. He's not, if he had hair, it'd be sticking straight up on his neck. He's not happy at this crocodile at all.
Very nice.
And that's his turn.
Okay, Luca took one bite from the Hydra.
Luca is, well, 1.5. Luca is going to... Yeah, for now, Luca's just going to do more of the same. So Luca is going to longsword and miss. He's going to action surge and longsword again and hit on that one
8, correct?
for another 8. He's going to use a psi point for Sonic Strike. It's for another 7 damage. And that is his turn.
Okay. Okay, Conch.
Gosh darn it. Stupid crocodile. Brian, can you move the flame right jaw?
Yep, I can do that. That's your bonus action to move it. Is that right?
Yeah, and ram it into that creature.
Okay.
Blah.
Deck save for my big bad
Really?
crocodile.
I'm rolling like the worst 2d6 rolls ever.
Well, I have yet to pass a deck save, so...
That's true. I'm going to drop the light crossbow on some dry piece behind me and pull out my short sword in the same motion and whack this guy. Oh yeah.
Damn. It's looking pretty ragged, but it's still alive.
Okay.
Okay.
Going to move here.
Okay. Is that
Make
a
sure they
Conch's turn?
can't flank.
It's too bad we weren't flanking.
Okay, so
That's the end of Conch's turn.
okay. Snake is dead. Layer actions. D6, everybody.
There are no choices where the D6 does nothing?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, don't roll a 6. Holy crap. Okay.
Okay, so Conch rolled a 1. Swarm of insects.
So that's for Neo. And the second roll is for, oh yeah. So of course Neo rolls a 6.
Okay, and then Smet got a 2, which is... Oh, yeah, just when you got rid of that one.
All right. Bring it on.
I think we have to just ignore these things, dude. Oh, another dead one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Another one floats to top.
You like
cut
that?
it in half.
Just
Yeah.
bring in dead ones for you. I did the same thing with insect. I brought in some damaged insects for Conch.
That'd be good.
Okay, and the Neo rolled a 6, which is combination of 2 above. You know what? I'm gonna change this. So if you roll a 6, you got to roll it again, and if you roll a 3 through 6 again, it's 2. If you roll a 1 through 3, it's nothing. What'd you roll? Roll a 2. So nothing for Neo.
No. This second one. Okay. Yeah, we can do it that way.
Now what you rolled? A 6 and then a 2?
This one's for Lucas. This one's for Lucas' roll.
Okay. Is that why you're saying that?
Nope,
That
I'm
was
going
actually-
your rule. Your rule's not mine, Brian. Your rule's not mine.
Okay. All right, so that's for Luca. Luca gets a strong win. Flying creatures, and nope, he's not flying. So DC 13 con save versus blinded until the end of his next turn. DC
Who is
13
that?
con save
Luca
for
is?
Luca. Yep, for Luca.
Con save?
We are totally dead if this is happening every round. Like,
Yeah,
this
I
is-
agree.
It reminds me of this one Hydra I fought in Rob's campaign
Okay, he's fine.
where we had a TPK.
Yeah, but that Hydra was that was a special flying Hydra.
Swarm of insects onto Conch. They don't hit, I'm assuming. Constrictor snake on Smet. What do you think's going to happen here, Smet?
Grapple.
I don't think a 16 hits, though, does it, Smet?
18.
Okay, so it misses. And that's it for them. Okay, Smet, you're up next.
All right, so I'm super excited about the possibility of this happening again. So,
Did you go with the crocodile?
It's only got like 15 or something hit points because you 13'd it and you had hit it already once before too. So, and it died.
true.
So
Yep,
give it a
you're
good
absolutely right.
smack with your bonus
crap.
action. See if you can kill it in one shot. And
Brian, did the crocodile go or no?
That's that. I didn't even put him in the turn order.
Warhammer
On the snake?
on the snake.
Yeah, that definitely hits. It's still alive, but took a pretty good shot there.
And shield bash.
Damn. Not dead yet, but it's pretty bloody. All right, let me add these guys into the turn order since I forgot.
And stay here.
Add turn. Oh shit, help if I roll. All right, this is for the crocodile. I don't have my initiative button set up, so, and this is for the swarm of insects. Wow, look at that. So crocodile 6, swarm of insects are 3.
you don't have to type them in, Brian. You can just drag them to their spot.
Yep, I could have. Okay, I think I'm good now. That's it for Smet's turn? Or are you doing something else?
It.
Okay.
Move.
All right.
Move. Smet, you've still got your movement.
Okay.
I mean, you can stand out there all by yourself if you want.
He'll get an opportunity attack.
No, you're sorry. No. I thought that snake was dead. Sorry, you're right.
Alrighty.
So you're staying put,
Sorry,
right?
I thought it was
Staying
dead.
put.
Okay. All right, Hydra. Second verse, same as the first.
Miss.
Oh, it's got to get a 22 or higher, right? Son of a bitch.
Yep.
Son of a bitch. All right, then. That was a fun turn. Continue to move around. Actually, nope, he's not going near that flame. So staying right
What the
there.
hell, man?
All right, Neo.
All right, so Neo is going to rapier the stupid idiots that are in front of him. Her for 11.
Damn. Okay, that hits. Still standing.
Okay, it's only got one attack because we haven't leveled yet. And so Spackle is now going to take a turn. Spackle is going to smack the crocodile. For 9 more.
And I'm pretty sure, yep, that takes care of it. Belly up, floating in the water.
All right, and that is Spackle's turn.
Okay, Luca.
Luca is going to again do the What do you think, Rand? Should I just continue to try to hack at this thing? I guess I should. I got to play the role of the tank, right? Okay.
That hits. 14 total, right?
14 total. And then a psionic strike for added damage of 5.
Okay.
And second wind is what heals me. Is that right?
Yep.
Turn to use a bonus action. Have not used my bonus action yet.
1d10 plus 4.
So I'm going to use second wind. D10 plus 4. So 10 points of healing. All right, that's his turn.
Okay, crocodile's dead. Swarm of insects. This one first onto Neo. They have, nope, less than half of them. Probably doesn't hit.
That's a miss.
This swarm of insects is still good. They're going to attack even. It's going to be Luca. Odd, it's going to be Conch. Conch.
And I'm going to impose disadvantage on that roll.
Okay, so roll it again.
Miss.
Okay, that's it for the insects. Conch, you're up next.
Conch is going to ignore the flame for now. He's going to Blade Song as a bonus action. Do you
Okay.
need me to post it or anything, Brian, or no?
Or explain to me what that means.
It gives him an AC bonus. His speed increases, and he has advantage on dexterity acrobatics checks
Oh, nice.
and constitution saving throws to maintain spell concentration.
Okay.
So his AC jumps up pretty good, and then he is going to move in here and attack the Hydra.
Okay, but he is concentrating, right?
He is, yes,
Okay.
I am, sorry.
Just want to give a little dot to remind me of that.
He's concentrating on that dot, on the fire.
Oh, the blade song is not concentration.
No, the blade song's not concentration.
Okay.
Just the flaming sphere.
All right, I'll leave it up there for the sphere then. Okay. All right. I don't see the attack if you did it.
Action. We're gonna booming blade, even though I don't think it. Actually, you know what?
Actually, since you moved there, give me a dexterity save.
Why?
Or a check.
Okay. Save or check?
I guess technically it'd be a check, not a save.
It doesn't matter. It's the same either one.
Okay. As
I know,
you
we'll
step
get-
over there, like your left foot sinks about 3 feet down, and you're able to kind of stay around the edge of where that water drops off.
Okay. Sweet. And then I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll just booming blade it. Oh shit, that doesn't work. Short sword. Sorry, I don't have it set up, Brian. It just does 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
Yeah, but if he moves, if the Hydra moves, then he takes another 3 thunder damage.
Okay.
I'll get you water in a second, bud. That's all we got.
Okay. Anything else, Conch?
Nope, that's all.
Okay. There's a snake left. Gonna try again at Schmet. I can't hit shit now. That's it for him. Layer action. Everybody roll me a d6. Oh, the Hydra is now bloodied. So, meta knowledge, he's below half health.
5.
Okay.
It's 5 bad.
Schmet. Wow. Crocodile's come after Schmet now.
Jeez.
So, copy, paste. Let's not get a dead one.
Dead crocodile.
Hey, bud, you gotta get up.
Get rid of the X, put his hit points back where it should be.
Are you okay?
Nail got a
There's no
5, so
No, Brendan, no.
not flying, so another con save. See if you get blinded by blowing wind and muck.
The first one was a 5, right? Yeah, so that is nail.
Okay, now you are blinded until the end of your next turn. Basically, end of your turn. So I'm gonna give you a little something to remind me of that. Next up was Conch, same thing. So con save.
On save. Oh, I have advantage on those, I think, right now.
You didn't need it. All right, so you're
Okay.
not blinded, and then nail that second roll is for Luca, right?
Yep.
3 is a crocodile. All right, so first things first, let's do this crocodile first.
That should be on Luca, not nail, please.
Oh, sorry, my fault. Yeah, they're all here hanging out in the water. All right, so this one, oh, Luca, sorry. Getting all these new names mixed up. This one's going to attack Schmet. Crocodile.
Okay.
And I can't hit shit.
Does it go on the layer action turn, or do they go on their turn?
Yeah, they attack immediately. So Crocodile is going to attack Luca. Hey, I hit the 22 AC.
Okay, and then Luca is going to, as his reaction, Luca is going to bring out a damage reduction of 7 for that. With a
Nice.
protective field over himself.
Nice. I forgot about that with the Side Warriors.
So that brings it down to 6 damage.
So that basically is like a shield spell, right?
Yeah, it's shield, but instead of it being an ups the armor class, it actually is a damage reduction.
Ah,
Up at around level 14 or something, it becomes an AC boost.
oh, nice.
Actually, what it becomes is a half cover.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So a +2 AC boost.
Okay, so that's all of the stuff. Smet. Got a snake on one side, a crocodile on the other.
Ooh. Let's hit the snake with my warhammer. Jeez.
Yeah, that hits. Not very good, but it hits. It's still slithering around in the muck.
And shield batch it.
That constrictor's got a lot of hit points. That constrictor's got more hit points than the first one did.
More hit points than what?
More hit points than the first one had.
Oh, am I not doing my math right?
I don't know.
Well, that one.
The first one got a hit for 13, and the second hit, and then the other hit was a 6. So it had like 19 points damage, and it died.
Well, I must have done
this
something
one
wrong.
has taken considerably more than that.
They got 26.
No, because Neo hit the first one for 10 or something.
That's right. I lanced it. You're right. I lanced it.
But that second one does barely get it. Yeah, because it was a glancing blow, but it was enough to turn it upside down and floating in the muck.
Good work, Smet.
Fantastic.
Okay. Anything else out of Smet? You can move now if you want.
Yep.
You get an opportunity attack from that crocodile, but if you do that.
No, you can stay in the crocodile's reach. You can actually just, as long as you stay next to the crocodile, you don't get any opportunity attacks.
Right.
Crocodile doesn't get any opportunity attacks if I move now.
If you stay,
So you could move here.
Okay.
Here.
Just keep in mind, this is deep here.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay where I'm at because I don't. If you move, then you fall. And
Okay.
I'm already winded.
Okay. All right. So moving on to Hydra. Now he's got choices. Even, it's conch, odd, it's Luca. Okay, so 3 odds. So that's 3 for Luca, 1 for conch. Let's do conch first. Conch.
Miss.
Okay, and Luca, you are blinded, correct? Still, you haven't had your turn yet.
Nope. Neo is blinded. Luca is not.
Oh, sorry, my fault. I screwed that up. That's what happens when you run more than one character. Let me get rid of the little marker on Luca then. All right, so 3 attacks normal on Luca.
Hey, Brian, that crocodile would have taken 2d6 damage. Just say it.
Okay. Son of a bitch.
Why did you get 4 attacks on Luca?
3. The first one was on
Oh,
conch.
on me. Oh, okay.
All right, so what kind of damage does a crocodile take? 2d6?
Only if it fails its dex save.
All right.
4.
Luca is unconscious in the muck. He only has 30 hit points.
-4. You guys watch as Luca starts to kind of sink into the muck. And that's it for the Hydra's turn. Neo.
All right, so I'm gonna rapier with disadvantage on the swarm.
Why couldn't you go opposite spackle and get advantage?
I'm blinded. How would I know?
Oh, that gotcha.
Damn. Still took a little bit of damage. But you can still hear the insects buzzing around you.
Okay, so Spackle is now going to hit them.
Nice.
Damn.
Power. Oh, it should be 15.
Oh, because the crit's not up.
He's not set up right.
So that's force. He takes all the force and half of the. What's the other kind of damage? Or is it all force?
It's all force.
Ah, so it takes all of it then. There's no half damage of that, and the swarm gets splatted out of the sky. And Neo is now no longer blinded at the end of her turn.
Okay, and then Spackle is just going to finish off and go up against this. Actually, Spackle is going to go in here.
Okay. Okay, is that it for Neo and Spackle?
I guess, yep.
Okay. Luca, give me a death save. Okay, it's one success. Oh, shit, crocodiles. Let's go with Schmet first. Schmet, trying to bite you. 16 probably misses. Is that correct?
Yes, misses.
Okay, so this one's going to have a choice. A dead Luca or a Spackle. So here's what I'll say. Odd, it's Luca. Even, it's Spackle. Luca.
Okay.
So he still has
So
to
it's an
hit
auto
you.
crit.
If he hits, he still has to hit, right? If I remember correctly, yeah, he hit.
What's
So-
Luca's AC? Unconscious.
You just don't get your dex bonus, right? That's why I've always played it.
So he doesn't have a dex bonus.
Oh, then his AC is what it is then. So it's 22.
So
Son of a
that's
bitch.
miss.
Just don't breathe.
That's interesting.
All right, it's it for the crocodiles. Insects, there's one swarm left. I'm going to say Luke is in a muck. They're not going to attack him. It's going to be either Spackle or Conch. So, again, odd. It's going to be Conch, even Luca. Okay, Conch, you're getting some swarm of insects in your face.
Miss.
Damn! Guys in your freaking high ACs. Has Conch even taken a hit yet?
No.
Damn. Okay.
He would have taken a hit if Spackle hadn't imposed disadvantage on him.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah, because that was before his AC got boosted by the blade
Yep.
singing. Right now, Brian, like if you picture this, there's like this sea elf dancer. I mean, so he's not smart, but the guy is the most agile motherfucking elf you've ever seen in your entire life.
Yeah, I'm just imagining Patrick in a ballerina outfit right now.
Nice.
All right, Conch, what are you going to do?
Well, Conch would love to. First, Conch is going to burn that stupid alligator that didn't take fire damage again. Because I keep forgetting. Ooh, a good one.
Okay, so another deck save with the crocodile.
This is not my turn, Brian. This is just what should have happened at the end of last turn.
That's cool. All right, so it took
10
10
damage for that
points of
croc.
fire damage. How much does he have left? Oh, that drops him.
Sweet. All right, so now it's my turn. I'm going to. I still don't have access to the fire, Brian. But 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, damn it.
Moving up to the Hydra.
Yeah, I wanted it right here. And it's like I think I can get it flying over there.
Yeah, I'll allow
I
that.
don't know how that works. It says it can jump and shit over puddles and stuff.
I'm cool with that.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of want it to hit the Hydra though. Squeeze him through. Will you allow that?
Can you move it to attack something?
I can move it up to 30 feet and ram it. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna put it like right here.
Sweet.
Okay,
I
so
guess.
it has to make a deck save here, or is it at the end of his turn he does that?
No, if I ram it as my bonus action, then it happens on this turn
Okay.
as well.
All right. Damn, I haven't made a save yet. I don't think.
And then I'm going to just do another booming blade. Gosh darn it! It's not set up, so I'll just roll this instead. Ooh.
Yeah, that misses.
I'm going to use my card for just inspiration to get advantage.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh,
well played.
Wow.
I'm
So
not set up. It should be 6, so it should be 14.
14 total. Okay. Slashes into the Hydra.
That was a good call.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. So that was 14.
I want that Hydra's attention on me.
This is going to be meta knowledge here, but nobody's hit it for more than 25, right? I've been trying to keep track
Nope.
of that.
None
Okay.
of us can do that much damage in one hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We're just all pecking at its body, ripping chunks of Hydra off.
Snakes are all dead. Everybody roll me a d6. I probably should create a button for this.
Looks like I get another snake.
2. Yep, 2 is another snake. And 2 is another snake. And 3 is a crocodile. And who do we have left?
Snake tonight.
Does Luca, as being unconscious, does he have to roll?
You know what? No. If he's unconscious, no, I'm not gonna make him roll. That's a good point.
So then just the 2.
All right. So Smet got another snake. I should just bring
Oh,
these back.
I didn't roll. Sorry.
I thought I saw 3 rolls.
You did, but that's because I made 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
sorry.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, but should you be making 2, one for your pet? Like, that's crazy.
No, I'm not making one for my pet. I'm making one for
Okay.
Luca. The second one
Got
is
it.
for Luca.
Got
Got
the
it.
second one's for Luca. Okay, so Neo got the crocodile then, not the snake, correct?
Nail got a 2.
Neo got 2. Okay, another snake. Okay, and then Conch rolled a 4. Sinkhole. DC 13 strength check versus submerge underwater until the end of your turn. Well, that's fitting because you're right on the edge. All right, you slip into the water. You're basically blind. Gonna take half your movement to reach the top of the water again.
Wait, I can breathe underwater, can I?
Oh yeah,
Can I
you're a sea
swim?
elf. That's right.
Okay.
But this is.
But am I muddy? Like, is this really just mucky? Like,
Yeah.
gross, sticky
Yeah.
muck? Okay.
Yeah, it's nasty. You
With
can't
a short
see.
and with a short sword, you should be able to do damage without disadvantage.
This
Yep.
is true.
Well, look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants Sea Elf dude. It's like a karma with you in that mariner armor, and now you're sea elf in water.
That's it, man. I have to have my ask anybody who's played with me. Water is like my biggest fear in Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, so that is it. Smet. Oh, sorry, the snakes get to take a turn. First one after Smet. Where did I do the snake? There he is. Constrict! Damn it.
No.
Neo! Constrict!
That's a miss.
Oh.
Okay, and that's it for their turn. Nobody else came out. Okay, Smet, your turn now.
So yeah, I'm going to cast Healing Word on the fallen one. I don't know which one it was. Who's dead there?
It's Luca.
Unconscious. Luca. I hit Luca.
Okay, Luca, the breath of life comes back into you. Your eyes open, but you are in the muck.
They didn't add on. So I have. Oh, let's see. Disciple of Life. I'm supposed to get +2.
+2 because of Disciple of Life.
Yep. So
Okay.
she
'Cause it shows a
gets,
+3 on there for something. 1d4 +3.
That's probably his proficient. I mean, his
Oh, but that's my
intelligence or whatever
medic.
his bonus.
All right, yeah. So add 2
Could
more
be
to
my
that then.
medic.
Yeah, I did.
Luca. Okay. Okay, that was your bonus action,
And-
right?
That was my action.
Okay. What else you gonna
There's
do?
Healing Word, a bonus action. Let's see.
It should say it in the description.
Oh, that is a bonus action. Yeah,
Okay.
you're right. That is a bonus. So I got a full action left. So I'm going to Warhammer this snake closest to me.
Okay.
Or did that crocodile behind me take any damage yet? Or is it still?
Yeah, it's taking some damage. I forget from who, but yeah.
But
assuming
I'm
it's
still
from
gonna
you.
hit the snake because I don't want to get grappled again. So.
Both of them grapple.
Say, have you seen the attack by the crocodile? Oh, son
Jesus
of a bitch!
Christ!
So is that 6
Wow.
right? The 6 is right. So 16 total on this guy. Takes a
No,
crushing
it's a
blow.
1d8, Brian.
What?
It's supposed to be 8. I don't know why he has 6 in there, but it's supposed to be 8.
Oh,
18.
okay. So 2 more. All right. So it takes a crushing blow, It's still alive, but it's hurt pretty bad.
And that'll end my turn because I've already done an action and bonus actions.
Okay. All right, so Hydra.
El Hydra.
Oh, it's got two choices again. So
The guy who's beating the shit out of it is his only
Well,
choice, right?
He's still under the muck.
Well,
He hasn't gotten up yet.
that is
Oh,
true.
okay.
I
we're
can't
both
believe you're
in the
saying
muck.
that, but okay.
Well, technically,
Wait,
right?
you got
Luca's
healed.
still in the muck. Both guys are in the muck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Luca dropped into the deep stuff. You're just laying like on top of it. So
Yeah, how about we have it
You
move,
can't have
Brian?
it both ways, Brian. It can't be tit deep
I was
and
gonna-
me laying on top of it while I'm
I was
dead.
gonna have you roll for see which one I attacked. You said
Oh,
no.
I don't care. I don't care. No, I don't care. I'm just saying that both people are underwater. If the Hydra is acutely aware that there's exactly, I mean, he can't see us, so he's hitting with disadvantage.
Okay, so here.
That's my argument. Whoever he decides to hit, he's hitting with disadvantage.
He's gonna step over you guys.
Brian,
gonna-
it takes booming blade damage for moving.
I know. Go ahead. What's the damage?
1d8 thunder.
Okay, if it doesn't know any better.
Thunder.
Takes 5 points of damage. So if you guys are under the muck, it's gonna step over both of you guys and try to attack Spackle.
All right.
Can't end its turn in our space.
He's a huge creature.
Oh, Spackle tackle.
Oh, good.
Is-
Spackle.
Is Spackle still alive? Okay.
Spackle's going to die this round, though. Spackle's AC is nowhere near as high as everybody else's. So
And 7 more. If he's still alive, it's gonna keep on attacking. Spackle still alive?
so far, nope, not anymore.
No.
So, okay, I'll say it's going to stay
he wants
there.
to
Its
kill
last
it.
attack
Wow.
is going to be on one of you two. It can feel, but at disadvantage because you're under the muck. So, odd conch, even Luca. Even
Oh.
Luca. Okay, so at disadvantage, you're prone, so that makes it a normal attack. You agree?
Sure,
14 still misses because your AC is 22.
miss.
Okay, and that's the Hydra's turn. Neo.
Neo is going to fly 25 feet up into the air. He's fucking done with this business on the ground.
Wait a minute. Hydra takes fire damage. Brian, real quick. Sorry. Nail. Oh, it's a good one.
Deck save. Deck save. Yep, I haven't passed one yet.
I'm liking this spell. This spell's been pretty fucking badass.
Okay. All right, Nail, so you
All right, Neil.
fly up.
I'm flying straight up 25 feet.
Okay.
So you're going to have a couple of
Oh, that's right. Opportunity.
attacks of opportunity.
Yep. So where's my snake sheet? Constrict. Misses. Constrict. Wow. Okay. You're free. Yeah, at the beginning of this adventure, I thought she could fly. I was like, oh, did I forget something that she can't fly? But
She
okay.
forgot. She forgot she'd be in the air. She would never have been in the muck once she got off of
Okay.
Spackle. But I totally forgot that she had that ability. So
Yeah, me too.
whatever. It's my own fault.
All right. What's Nail doing?
Now 25 feet in the air and is now crossbowing the Hydra.
Okay. Give you some kind of little token so you're flying. Hydra, yeah, 22 definitely hits the Hydra for 9 points. Okay. What else, Nail?
And then Spackle is going to Spackle's going to take a shot at the stupid Hydra as well. Oh, sorry, wrong button. And miss.
Yep, that
Shouldn't have done
misses.
Should have done something else. Okay.
Okay.
And that's turn.
Okay. Oh, isn't Spackle down?
Spackle's got. Oh yeah, sorry, Spackle is down.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
So Spackle doesn't get to hit.
Okay. All right, that's that for Nail.
might be, it might not be. Requires my bonus action. Magical mechanisms inside Spackle restore hit points to itself. It doesn't say that I can't do it if unconscious or if at 0.
Yeah, it's gonna be you. I'm not familiar with how this artificer.
It doesn't say I can't do it. It would say it if I couldn't do it. It's my bonus action that it's doing it on, so.
Okay. Wow, 15 hit points. So it's back up.
Yep.
Wow, it's got like a built-in cure wounds for itself. That's pretty cool.
It can repair itself 3 times a day.
Nice. Okay. All right, so that was on Spackle's turn, I'm assuming, or
That
your
was
turn, technically.
that was my bonus action on Spackle's turn. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Done.
All right, so Luca,
Luca's going to stand up. Where is Luca standing up to?
right underneath the Hydra. I'll say you got room there. This thing's a huge
Okay.
monster.
So Luca is going to slash it
In the belly.
for
Damn.
9. And then it's going to add on to that 6 force damage.
Yeah, and you find the soft spot of its belly and kind of jam. What is this? A sword? Or
Yeah,
like
long
guts
sword.
and stuff are pouring out on top of you, but it is still alive. But it is screaming
So
in pain.
13, 14, 15 points of damage it did it. And can you put me right side back up, please?
Yep. Okay.
And I don't think that there's anything else. I think I've got a bonus action that I can use. I think I've used everything that I've got. I've got some movement, right? I'm going to move to there.
Okay.
Okay.
Crocodiles. I only have one left. He's going after Schmidt. And I'm summing a 12, still misses. And that's it for the crocodiles. Insects, I have one left. They got 2 choices, Spackle or Conch. So, odd Conch, even Spackle. Swarm of insects on Spackle. They have all their hit points. And still miss. Okay, Conch.
Conch has a fun ability that allows him to use acrobatics check at the start or as a bonus action. I forgot. I didn't realize it was a bonus action. You know what? I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I take it back. I didn't realize. I thought it was just a kind of a free thing. Still cool.
Can you come up? Can you come up over there?
Yeah, I'm going to surface, Brian, and come up like on this side of it, if that's all right.
Okay, yeah, like I said before, it's going to like half your movement to get to resurface, but yeah. No, because you have swim speed, so I'm not going to rule that. You're sea elf.
Well, that's fine. It's still muddy and not watery, right?
Yep.
Brian, I'm going to take that flame and I'm going to move it over to here, and I'm going to have it bash into him on the way.
Okay.
There we go.
Dex save.
Bonus action, dex save. 8.
I have not made a single save with this guy.
I keep mousing over your rolls, Brian, to see if there's something wrong with the dice roller.
So 8 points. Okay.
Wow.
This Hydra is looking like very, very bad.
And I'm going to do 8 piercing damage to it with my short sword, and then the 4 is only if it moves.
Okay, so go ahead and describe how Conch the Wise just did the final blow on the Hydra.
Oh, as his blade sinks in, the fire of his flaming spear comes down and just burrows into the body of the creature, engulfing it in fire.
Kind of drops into the swamp water.
About.
Starts to sink a
I
little
wanted
bit.
to hear him talk and say it in just some arrogant, like, ending saying.
Oh, that is true.
I killed it. There you go.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That was good. All right, let's continue fighting with the ones that are left here. Let's finish this up. Conch, do you have any more?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
That means no more minions. Thank God.
Okay.
No more new minions, anyway.
Yeah. New
Snake. Do this one first. The only one that can attack is Smet. Constrict. I can't do it. This one will try. Constrict. Dang. I can't hit shit.
You have gotten a lot of bad rolls this
I
time. I
have.
don't know that this is good for your thing. I don't want you thinking because this should have killed us. I thought.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
That's
I just keep hitting 20. I don't know. We look at my rolls and
You're
everything's
getting crit.
20. Yeah, pretty lucky.
Oh, wait a minute. That last constrictor snake should have got advantage because you're flanked. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Let me get one more attack. Come on. Constrict.
They're gonna. Oh,
18? 18 get you?
yeah, 18. Yeah, my
That's your AC.
Is
That's
18.
That's a glancing.
Glancy.
It's a glancing
blow.
blow. So, oh.
2.
So, here, I'll make him do the save now to see if it grapples you or not. So, an athletics or acrobatics check of 14.
Athletics.
Since it's a glancing blow, that's what I'll say. But you do take the half that damage. And you're grappled. So 2 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're grappled. So I'll move him up here just to give you a little bit of some kind of a marker that you're grappled. Let's call it that one. And that's him. Okay, Smet, now it's your turn. You are grappled. Just like before, you can use your action to try to break free, or you can just attack. There's no disadvantage to that.
Yeah, I'll try to break free again. And that was, what was that? I forgot.
Your athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics. Athletics is.
There you go.
There you break free. Okay, but that's your action. You still have your bonus action if you want.
With my bonus action, I'm going to Healing Word Spackle. Can I do that?
No, don't worry about it.
Oh, you don't worry about it? All right.
You can't heal Spackle anyway. Spackle heals in different ways.
He's a construct.
He's an artifact.
Kill the stuff. Spackle can heal himself, and I can mend him later if close enough.
Good deal. Well, I'm going to hit this one with a shield bash.
Okay. That misses.
First time.
Okay, Hydra's dead. Oh, sorry, you going to stay there, Schmidt? You're not moving, are you?
Yes. No, I'm not moving. Definitely not.
Okay. All right. Nail. 25 feet in the air.
All right, so Neo is going to shoot that dude.
Okay.
If I can find the right character sheet.
Yeah, it definitely
21
hits.
for 6.
Okay. It's still floating, barely. Got lots of holes in it. There are pieces of it missing.
And with Neo's bonus action, Neo is going to tell Spackle to hit the stupid things there.
Back dead. Oh, did he heal himself?
No, he didn't. He's fine. He's got 15 hit points. That's fine.
And that's a force damage, so they take all of it, but there's still a few left.
They're going to hit way less hard on their next turn. Because there's not very many of them.
Anything else out of Neo or Spackle?
Spackle is going to do a little do-si-do action and get over onto this side, so he's a little bit closer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he went down and then back up, not through the deep water, I'm assuming.
No, he went to around the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Luca.
Luca has a little bit of movement. Luca is going to come over here. Luca is going to swing at those things. 17 for 13 slashing.
Okay, so half of that.
6.
Okay, they're still there, barely.
And then he's going to use his last psionic point for 5 more force damage on them.
5 more force. Oh, there's just a couple left.
They're still up after that?
They had 22 hit
Holy
points.
macaroni. Okay. All right. And let's do that. Did you do that in his bonus?
Yeah, there were 22 insects in that swarm.
You can move it.
A lot of
okay.
insects.
So that's it.
Okay.
That's all he's got.
Crocodile, I have one left. And he's not grappled, but he is flanked. So Crocodile with advantage. First time I've actually clicked on the advantage button.
Why is the crocodile with advantage?
He's flanked.
Because that.
Oh, on Spackle.
On Smet. He's attacking Smet.
Oh, I thought that one was dead.
Oh, the one next
The
to you is
one
alive.
underneath it is dead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, I got a couple there.
It's
Let me
a
get rid
miss
of them.
anyway.
Oh, I thought there was one underneath. I don't see the one underneath it.
No, the
No,
underneath the
I'm
snake.
talking about
you
the
mean.
snake.
Oh, yeah, let me get rid of the dead one. Move it out of the way just so I'm not confusing everybody. Okay, Crocodile misses. His turn's done. Swarm of insects. I got choices. Odd, it's Spackle. Even, it's Luca. Luca, Swarm of insects. To the face. With 2 of them. That's
Miss.
fitting. Conch. Finish him.
Conch. Do I have advantage from where I'm at as far as flanking, or do I need to move to get
If you move up 1 space, I'll give you advantage.
like here or here?
Yeah, right there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna attack this guy with the. Might as well do a booming blade just to do it.
Yeah, 22
Not with
hits.
advantage, but 22 for just 9 piercing.
9 piercing. Okay. It's still floating, moving
Mhm.
around. Barely.
He's gonna move the fireball to here, smash into him, and like kind of bounce end the turn there.
Okay, that's a dex save for him.
Yeah.
And I fail again. 9
9
points
fire
of
damage.
fire damage. And you got some cooked crocodile you can have for supper tonight.
Another kill for me.
There we go.
Like your worst RPG on the Xbox, where they say shit every time you move and stuff.
Is that it for Conch?
That's it for Conch.
Okay, we have 2 snakes, and they just got Smet in front of them. So, can I hit something? 18? Does that hit Smet?
I'm sorry, I wasn't.
That's a
even aware.
glancing.
Glancing blow?
Glancing blow. Yeah.
Okay, take 1 point of bludgeoning damage and give me athletics or acrobatics to see if it actually did grapple you.
Alrighty.
Oh, did he break out of the grapple last time?
He did. On his turn, he did. There you go. Okay.
21 again.
And the second
Nice.
one's going to try to attack you. 22 definitely hits, so 7 points of bludgeoning, and you are grappled. I'll say it's this one here.
What
It's
was
you
the-
grappled.
What was the total? It was 7, and what was the other one? 2.
1.
So 9 total.
8 total. All right, so you are grappled. Let me give you a little token thing, and I'll give him the same token so we know which one that has him grappled for the rest of everybody else. Okay. All right, that's their turn. No lair actions because Hydra's dead. Smet, you can try to break free. Whatever you want.
Free.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm tired at this point. I'm exhausted. I broke free from so many goddamn snakes.
You can still.
I'm wondering if there's anyone else. Is this party dead? What's going on?
You can still bonus action use your shield bash.
Yeah.
Yep. And just
Damn,
so you're not you're aware, John, since your shield bash has the option of pushing something away, that's another way
Yeah.
you can break free from a grapple. So if you hit, instead of doing damage, you can choose to push it 5 feet back, and that will
Let's do that.
break free of
You
your
do
grapple.
you do have disadvantage on this because restrain gives disadvantage.
He's not
from, like,
restrained. He's
prone.
grappled.
Oh, okay. It says until this grapple ends, the creature is restrained.
Oh,
that's
did
what
I miss
threw me
that?
off.
No, you didn't. It's not there. No. You're
Oh,
okay.
you're right. Okay, my fault. I missed that all this time.
All it means
So-
is that it's at disadvantage versus regular.
Yep.
So much honesty. It's great. Just
So you can either attack with disadvantage, or you can try to do another. No, because that was your action to do the athletics. Okay.
Yep. So let's see. That snake seemed like it was almost dead. I can't remember how many points we did to that. I'm wondering if
Which
I
one's got him
cheat.
grappled, Brian?
The one that's got the little mark on him on his token. You guys should see the mark.
And is
right?
that the one? Is that the one that's less
Yeah.
not dead than the other
Yeah,
one?
that one's like got pieces of it missing.
I'm gonna try to shield bash for damage.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Sure.
And that was a disadvantage, or was that your regular roll?
Roll it one more time, Joe.
Oh,
It doesn't
I
matter.
miss anyway. I
That
don't
misses
think it really
anyway.
matters.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because that's the
Shield bash.
if that ends up being his highest one or his lowest. Yeah, he misses. Can't quite get it while you're grappled.
Okay.
All right, so that's Smet's turn. Hydra's dead. Neo, want to save your Smet friend?
Well, yeah, I don't know how. Aside from
Am I
just
underwater,
attacking.
by the way, or am I above water?
Oh yeah, I didn't
It
have him
hasn't
move
pulled
this
you
time.
down yet. That's next turn.
Yep. Yeah, I guess technically he still had his movement, but I didn't call it, so we'll stay there. What's Neo doing?
I'm just reading something. Nope, that wouldn't do it. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have anything to help aside from shooting. So that's what I will do. I'm going to shoot at the one that's closest to me.
19 definitely
For
hits.
9.
And the snake, you feel it, Smet, release you. As it starts floating upside down.
Fantastic.
Okay. And then
Floating.
Spackle is going to Spackle.
On to, oh yeah, the swarm of insects. Forgot about that. 14 hits, half, no, it's force damage, all of it. And they get splattered, the last 2 of them. Like Spackle eats them, or Fake eats them, Foe eats them. Anything else?
Okay. And so Spackle is going to move over to. I can't get far enough around, but he can get here. That could help in the future. Okay, that's Nail's turn.
Okay. Right, it's half movement to get through this stuff. Can you get that far? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but he's got
that's
40.
4.
He's got 40
Ah.
movement.
Yep. Okay. All right. I forgot about that.
Spackle has 40 movement, so he can move 20.
Yep. Okay, Luca. Lots of dead things around you.
Yeah. Luca, on the other hand, is going to be hard pressed to get where he needs to go this turn. You know what Luca's going to do? This is what Luca's going to do. Luca is going to move to here. Luca is going to do this. He's going to pick up that snake.
The dead one?
Nope, the live one.
Oh, the live
And
one.
he's going to drop that live snake way up here.
Oh shit! I forgot about that one.
30 feet away. There is no save.
Wow, I forgot about that. Damn, that's pretty freaking badass.
And he can do that once per long rest without using a psi point.
No, I'm just trying to figure it out. But is that, can you do it on a creature? It says willing creature, or is it okay to do it on the?
Well, the first line said you can move an object or
That's a
creature.
good question.
Where did it say willing?
As an
it says
action,
creature.
you can use a loose object that is large or small, or one willing creature. Loose object that is large or smaller, or one. Oh yeah.
So I
can't
see it
do
as you can pick up a
Yeah.
teammate. And
So
throw
I'm
them.
gonna pick up. So I'm gonna pick up Smet, and I'm going to pick him up, and I'm going to move Smet to in here beside. Beside this blue sea elf dude. I'm gonna pick him up and drop him right there.
Okay, so I'm not going to do it now, but I just got to read up on whether or not that is like a shove or a push, if that provokes opportunity to action. I'm not going to say it does
It
now.
shouldn't be. I'm the one that's moving him, so
Right.
he's not moving of his own. So
Right, and
he's
that's-
still perfectly concentrating on what that thing's doing in front of me, so he doesn't get the opportunity, in my opinion, because he's being forced somewhere else.
Yeah, force
Yeah,
movement.
and that was my logic as well. Just to say, I just haven't read up on this to see if I'm correct or not. But yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
The only
Right.
reason why this whispers procs is because it's not force movement. You make the person want to run away, and they run away as their reaction on their own.
All right, so you're moving Smet to over here.
Yep.
Smet's wiggling and swinging. Oh, I want more! I want more!
There you go. You can move yourself, Smet, over to here, I guess.
Yeah, alrighty.
Okay. Anything else out of Luca?
Yeah, that's it for Luca.
Okay. Crocodiles are all dead. Insects are all dead. Conch.
Conch is going to try that skill feat thing now.
I mean, I guess I
going
could have
to-
brought you over there, Conk, instead of
That's okay.
moving Smet away.
I'm gonna bonus action try to do my acrobatics. Oh, come on. Yeah, buddy. So
Okay.
difficult terrain doesn't cost any extra movement, and I have a movement speed of 40.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You're
Yes.
crossing
Hey,
over
Smet.
the deep section here. You can either do that or go around it.
I
You can
went
swim.
I went up this part, Brian. And,
Oh yeah, he's a sea elf. Okay.
But I went literally up and around. That's why I did 40 feet of movement.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
As action, I'm going to attack that creature. Is it advantage for flanking?
Okay. Frankenstein.
Oh, thank God I was flanking.
So 16 hits for 10 points of piercing.
Yep.
That's the first time this thing's been hit. It's still mostly whole. Anything else, Conch?
Nope, that's all.
Okay, Constrictor Snake. I'm going to roll this. If I roll a 11 or higher, he's going to stay in attack. If it's lower than that, he's going to try to run away. Okay. He's going to try to slink into the muck in this direction. So opportunity attack for you, Conch.
Gosh darn it! I should have done my darn
Oh, I
booming
haven't
blade.
mine yet.
Damn! Okay, is that 7 right for your crit? No, it's
Well,
not.
7.
I don't get an opportunity to attack yet. That 7 would be an 8, but as soon as he leaves my space, it'll be 5 plus 8.
Yeah,
It'll be
he's going.
13.
He's definitely going to try to get away. So that'll apply. But go ahead and take yours first, Conch. If you hit. Oh, is that your 22 to hit?
Yep.
Okay, so that was 7. Okay, yeah, didn't kill it, and then that's going to be 13 from Spackle.
Yep.
All right, so Conch, you hit it once, and like the tail, the last 2-3 feet of it kind of gets sloughed off, and Spackle pounces on top of it, kind of bites into its right below its eyeballs, and then it floats to the top in Spackle's mouth.
It's an NPC sheet, so I can't make the crit hit properly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to fix that for you then. Okay, so that is it. We are out of combat at this point.
It's fantastic.
So that actually went pretty quick.
If that thing hadn't missed as much as it did, and just continued to summon extra monsters,
Look at the battlefield. I
Yeah.
feel pretty good about what we did. And dude,
Very
I'm
good.
kind of loving this new tune. Like, that's just pretty good.
Well, I mean, I think if the Hydra wouldn't have hit like Luca like 3 times in a row in that one, or like a 24 or 26 and whatever else it was.
yeah, that was pretty brutal.
Yeah, that was bad. So I mean, I was on the fence about these lair actions, but whether or not it was going to be too much or not. But I knew you guys are going to have 4, I guess technically 5, since you include Spackle on that. So
Yeah, but I thought that too, Brian. But if you think about it, Spackle isn't really an extra. Spackle
Not an
adds
extra.
to Neo,
right.
right? So Neo is a whole with Spackle. If Neo didn't have Spackle, Neo wouldn't even be a complete one.
Yeah, that's true.
So
But, I
there's,
mean,
there's five things attacking, but Neo foregoes her bonus action every time in order to let Spackle attack.
right.
Yeah,
But I still felt like it was pretty close though. I mean, this was right at
Dude,
the
I felt
borderline
like we were gonna
deadly.
die.
Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah, I did too.
pretty good. It could have gone a totally different direction with a couple of lucky rolls and unlucky rolls on our part.
Yeah.
We got you were rolling ones. I mean, you never once made a single deck save
Yep,
On
that's
that
true.
fire thing, no.
on the fire thing, which
You weren't hitting
because
at all.
the combat went for 10 rounds. You know, that little fire thing did 20d6 damage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's not normal. Like that
And
just
don't-
doesn't typically happen.
Don't forget, you had to use an inspiration card just to.
Well, we all did.
Oh,
well,
we did.
You
I
did,
did.
yeah. I mean, to get out of the surprise. So
Yeah.
surprise
Yeah, that's right.
surprise.
Because they would have had a whole nother free round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
we burned 2 inspiration cards. Smet, you
Oh,
got to
just
throw
one?
out that one that you got.
Oh, I
No,
didn't
I
use
burned
it.
one. But you can't.
No, the one that you took
steal it
from
off
me.
the table.
Yeah.
Just
How do I?
throw it out on the table. Just grab it and
So
toss
just
it out.
drag
Okay.
it onto the table.
Okay.
I thought once you put it on the table, that was it. Like no one else could take it.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to steal it now.
Go ahead. We'll see if it works.
It does work.
Wow. Okay.
Wait a minute. I took the wrong one. I took the wrong one.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
No, you
Okay,
have
you're
your
right.
unstoppable still.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right, Brian, here you go. Get rid of that one.
I tried to steal it back again.
It's gone.
Come back.
I got it.
Hey Brian, do Hydra have like a layer that we could search for?
Yeah, I want
valuables?
magic items and gold.
Yeah.
So up to this point, this
But
Hydra's been
we also
attacking
need
like
heads.
fishermen and trappers. Let me check the monster manual quick, see what it says about Hydras and a lair. Otherwise,
And
like I
Brian,
said,
that bounty
it
was
go ahead.
for the heads, right? Or
Right, and just to be fair, I mean they thought this was a bunch of drakes.
Well,
Because-
there's 4 of them. There's 4 heads
there's
that we're
4
gonna
heads.
about to chop off and take with us.
Right.
yeah,
That's
but
right.
we're gonna tell them that these 3 crocodile heads and the 4 snake heads
4 snakes
were
are
also part of the Drake entourage.
They won't know. We'll
These
just
are
turn them
Drakes
in as
too,
Drakes. Yeah, they're
motherfucker.
Drakes.
Send
Yeah,
us
they're
after
just.
Drakes. These are Drakes.
Yeah, these are Drakes. They're just kind of
Different looking.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, just like this Hydra was different looking than a Drake.
Hobgoblins.
Count 8. I count
Hookor.
11 heads.
Hydra. What's it say in the monster manual about layers?
We fought an 11-headed Hydra, 4 of which had snake heads.
Yeah,
3
it was really
crocodile
weird.
heads,
It was really weird.
and 4 kind of.
It was like a hybrid Hydra. It was really weird.
Crocodiles for its feet, I tell you.
Yeah,
Snake for its arms. Snakes for arms.
Thanks for arms.
All right, it doesn't say anything here about a Hydra really having a lair
Then how can it have lair actions?
because I gave it lair actions.
Yeah, I'm sensing BS here.
Fine. Okay, you guys can roll
I think table F.
2 times.
Left.
Yeah, that's table
On-
F if there ever was a table.
Let me find out what table I want you
Fudge.
to roll
Table
on.
fudge.
I think
Table
I copied all
fudge.
them over here. Let me look real quick.
Table fudge. Wait until you calculate the XP and Smet and Neo get to go up a level. Because I'm only 55 experience points away from level.
I thought he said we were 3,000 away.
We can't be 3,000 away because
He
20.
posted
You only
earlier.
need 2,700 to be level 5.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I'm 2645.
It was 2,700 to
Well,
be
no,
level
that doesn't make any
4.
sense. He
It was
told us
6,500 to get to level 5, and you had 3,400.
And how come
Roughly.
you typed in here that I've got 2645 out of 2,700, but yet I'm level 4?
What? Where'd I type that at?
Well, you must have, because I didn't add it to my sheet.
Yeah, I have 2645.
no, but he didn't. He must not have added in your EXP because he said he added up the EXP after the dragon fight, and it was like 3,400 is where we'd be at.
Yeah, if you
Unless
go
Brian, I'll let
under
you-
the FOF, or Forge of Fury folder, then look at FOF XP, that handout, that's got the total in
All right.
there. I probably just didn't update your character sheets with XP. I don't do that. I let you
All right.
guys do that. Yeah, there it says 3585 each is what it should have been
Okay.
at after the dragon thing. Night scale.
585. So we
Right.
should have been a higher level before we started.
No,
No.
3,000. 3,000 is the beginning of 4th level.
Brian, would my tune come in at 2,700 at level 4 starting, or
No, let's make everybody the same. I'm cool with that.
okay? So out of 6,500.
Yeah, I wasn't even sure if I was going to even keep track of XP in this stuff.
Mhm.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. You guys can't roll on the table, so I'm going to roll it. I'm going to roll this twice.
I could give you. I could roll a D100.
This is not a D100 table.
Oh, okay.
This is specifically magic item table F.
Oh, it's a table in your. I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
You could make a rollable bias if you really wanted to.
Players can roll from table. Okay, I click on that, but I don't know what that does.
And then in the macro, add it to in the macro, scroll down from in the macro, and then you can go all players. You can see it, can see the macro, and then just add it to our token bar.
Token bar.
Yeah, for now I'm just going to roll it twice.
All right.
Ooh.
So after several hours of digging through the muck, you can come across what looks like some kind of a bed for the Hydra, and you can find one of these in an old rotten belt pouch or something. So you guys choose which one of those two do you want to find.
I'll let you guys choose.
Or you can do.
I don't know it either.
Or I can do a roll off.
I'm looking at what Circlet of Blasting does, but otherwise, I mean, as a wizard of Wand of Magic
Smet, I
Missiles,
don't think you've ever gotten a magic item, right?
Nope.
So which
So why
of
don't you
those
choose?
two things do you want?
Oh, thanks. Well, let's look what circle blasting is here. It is.
Isn't that kind of like a.
While wearing this circlet, you can use an action to cast the Scorching Ray spell with it. When you make the spell's attacks, you do so with an attack bonus of +5.
So you get a Scorching Ray spell once a day.
Gives you some ranged. It gives you some ranged.
Yeah,
If you're gonna
that
do
would be good.
I would do Wand of
about
Magic Missiles for you.
Because it
versus
doesn't
ranged.
miss, right? Magic missiles don't miss.
Unless it's a spellcaster and they put up a shield. But yeah, Wand of Magic Missiles is a good choice.
So as long as you can use it, which I think you can, it's just a spellcaster. I don't think there's any. I think anyone can actually use a Wand of Magic Missiles. So
Yeah, I think it would say in the description if it was specific to a certain class. Right?
I would definitely. I definitely
That's
choose
a better
the Wand
choice.
of Magic Missiles for
That's
you.
definitely a better choice.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go with that because I was just looking.
I mean, next level, your Toll the Dead is going to typically be better, but you could save it and upcast to a level 8 Wand of Magic Missiles and do 11d4 damage plus 11 if you wanted to in a single round, and hit for like 50.
Okay.
It's pretty. You can do extremely potent burst effects with it.
It has 7 charges. Yeah. Let's go with the magic missile one.
Good
It'll have
choice.
7 charges tomorrow. No, it's been sitting in his lair for a long time, so I'm assuming it doesn't require attunement, so it probably has 7. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
All right, so let me show you some other little inside thing for this. Now that I've created a handout for this, if I'll pull up your character sheet for a second, John. So if you see stuff moving around, it's me doing it.
Yeah.
You can actually put a shortcut on your character sheet to this thing. So let me go find your sheet.
And say pew.
So you can either drag it from the compendium onto your character sheet, and then I can actually put a shortcut to that description that is on the screen right now as well. Are you aware of that?
He's practicing with it while he's waiting.
No, I'm just casting spells.
I don't see anything you're doing, Brian.
I haven't done it yet. So Smet, I want you to
okay.
go to the little compendium icon upper right hand side. Type in Wand of Magic Missiles.
Make sure you don't have your character popped out. You gotta have it
It's got to be in your main window.
in your main window. Yeah.
Yeah, I do have it popped out.
So close the pop out window.
That.
Reopen it in the main window and then drag the Wand of Magic Missiles onto it.
Got it.
And that will automatically add it to your inventory. It will automatically add it into your add it to your attacks and spellcasting as well.
Does it let him choose like what level to cast at too?
I don't think Wand of Magic Missiles allows you to do that, does it?
It does.
Yeah,
It even
man.
says in the description that he can use a charge to upcast it by 1.
Oh, that's right. Well, I don't know. I'll let
So
him
you
drag it
can-
over there before I do
you
anything
get-
with it.
With just one charge, John, one charge looks like this. One charge would be 3 magic missiles. Pew, pew, pew. So it would do 9 damage, right? But if you did, 2 charges, you'd get an extra d4 plus 1. 3 charges, an extra d. It just keeps going. So one charge is like the best charge per damage ability. But if you just want to blast all out and it's got 7 charges, you could go 6 charges and launch 7 of those magic missiles or whatever.
Nice.
Or 5 plus 3. So
just be careful with that last
8.
charge, right? If you
yeah. The
there's
idea
a
is just
chance you can
don't burn the
destroy it
last
if you-
charge.
Okay, so I see it on
Is
your
it
character
do,
sheet.
and the wand's gone. Yeah, I put it. It's in there.
I don't see it
But
under your
rolling
attacks and
8d4
spellcasting though.
plus
It's under
8.
the item.
Yeah, I thought it was going to add to your attacks and spellcasting. Let me look at your spells list if it added it
Yeah,
there.
go ahead.
So John, just
if not,
as an
just
example,
drag magic missile over to a spell sheet.
I'll do that real quick.
6 charges unleashed in one blast would do 31 damage, unavoidable, undefendable to something that could make or break a combat scenario.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Like I say, that gives you some range as a cleric,
Yeah.
as the cleric that you
120
are, where
feet.
you're a stand and fight cleric.
Yeah,
This gives you some range damage as you're running
Yeah.
towards the bad guys. It's good.
yeah. It's the only other thing I have for range right now is the hammer, or the magic hammer.
Your javelin
Yeah,
that you gotta go
that's
find in the
what-
muck.
So the flaming sphere that I did is good because unlike the hammer, it has a proc at the end of every round if it's next to an opponent, and it can move faster than the hammer can move.
Yeah, the hammer can only move 20.
The problem is your hammer is a bonus action to summon it, which is cool, right? Because you could cast a cantrip and summon your hammer on the same round. Where mine takes a full action, which is why I used that surprise round to do it.
Got it.
Right at the very beginning. So there is a trade-off. Only in a long combat would it even make sense to do the hammer, but typically for you, just because of your shield and stuff, it just doesn't make sense. You're the only cleric that I don't recommend doing the spiritual hammer for.
I wouldn't even have that as one of the spells, to be perfectly honest. If there's another
Not
good
now.
choice.
Now when I have the shield, yeah.
Ryan, I have a DM question.
Hold on,
When
let
you
me
calculate-
finish with Smet so I
Okay.
can explain something. So Smet, if I don't know if your screen updated, but on your bio and
Yeah, it
info
did.
tab, you see where I've got wand of magic missiles with little brackets in there. See the brackets on the start and the end of it?
On which page are you looking?
Your
at?
bio and info,
Bio and info.
not the character sheet, but your bio and info tab.
Yep.
See where it says wand of magic missile and I've got brackets there? You see that at the bottom of the bio and info?
Don't.
Okay,
Must be
so
looking at the wrong thing. The bio tab or the.
No.
Device-
Up in the
yeah,
upper
no, hold on.
left-hand corner,
Yep.
there's bio and info character sheet.
Oh, there it is. Okay, got it. Yep, I see it.
Okay, so I misspelled this on purpose just so you can see it. But when you put those brackets in there, if it's got a handout, once I spell this correctly, that'll be a link. You click on that, it'll bring up the description of Wand of Magic Missile. Okay?
Nice.
So I'm going to go and edit it now. And I'm going to
Okay.
actually put the S at the end of Magic Missiles. And then you should see it change where now it's going to be like purple or I think it's purple to you.
Okay.
I just saved it, so I don't know if it's going to require you to.
It did update, and I can click on it and it brings up the description.
So that's how you can add stuff that has handouts to your bio. This only works in your bio section, not on your character sheet. But anything you put
And
in
I
your bio
can do that
section with
myself?
brackets, yeah, as long as I've got a handout for it, you put those brackets
Uh-huh.
on it, it'll bring up the description for you. And I typically
Oh.
try to do that with all the magic items. So if you guys want to
Mhm.
go back and reference it rather than going through the compendium and
Okay.
finding it, it's right there. Does that make sense?
Basically, like creating a hyperlink.
Yep.
But you have to put the parentheses around it. Got it.
Not parentheses. It's the brackets. It's the
the square bracket.
yeah, square brackets.
Yep.
Thank you.
Hey, under my Brian, under my attacks there,
Mhm.
spell casting. So it's just got this extra row, and one row just says +5 and 3, and then the next row down says wand and magic missile. Is that supposed to be separated like that on two different lines?
I'm not sure what caused that. It could have been something that was and then moved or deleted off your spellcasting sheet. So right now it's nothing. So I'm just gonna delete it.
Okay.
So I can't answer what it was. But you should see
Something-
Wand of Magic Missile at the bottom there now. So now if you click on that, it'll probably ask you what level you want to cast it at, and that corresponds to how many charges you want to use, if and when you want to use that again.
It didn't ask me which level, but it does work.
What?
It wouldn't.
Why does it not? Let me go check the spell.
Okay.
Maybe roll 20 is stupid and it didn't set up the spell correctly. Higher spell casting level. Yeah, it's not even populated. Stupid roll 20. All right, so what is it? Is it another D4?
Drag it over again.
Is it another D4 for every level?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think with Magic Missile, though, I think the reason it does that is because, if I remember right, when you cast Magic Missile as a spell as a player, you have to you cast it 3 times in order to make 3 of the things come out. You decide how you're going to upcast it and hit the button that many times. You can't upcast it because it does 3 shots first, right off the bat, and then just adds 1 more for higher level. As I understand it, it doesn't work the same as higher level casting on a lot of the other spells, because the higher level casting on other spells is just more damage.
Well, why don't I just update it to show 3d4 plus 1 damage, or 3d4 plus 3 damage?
And then 1d4 for
Yeah.
every level up.
Yeah,
That's the better way to do it.
All right, so 1 second. I think I've got it all filled out correctly, hopefully. And it's 1d4 plus 1 for every level, or just a d4 for every level higher?
It says
The d4 plus 1.
Okay.
Each one of the casts is a d4 plus 1. So the first 3 is 3d4 plus 3.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's 1d4 plus 1.
Okay, there. I'm going to click on it now. Yeah, now it's asking for what level, so I'll cast it at level 3 just to see what it shows.
Nice. So it automatically did a 3d4 plus 3.
Yep. And then the
And
higher
then you
one,
did a higher cast of...
I did it at level 3.
There. Oh, okay, so no, that would have been level 3, yep. So you would have done 21 damage with 3 charges.
Yep.
You can't do 9 points of damage with 1 magic missile, though.
No, he upcasted it. It's 2 magic missiles. 3
Oh, it's
plus
2
1
magic
and 4
missiles.
plus
You're right.
2.
You're right. 3 plus 4 plus
2,
right.
1 plus 2.
1 times 2. 1 times
It's really
2.
4 and 6. He just got really high rolls.
Yeah, you're right. No. It's not 4 and 6.
No.
It's 4 and 5 is what it is.
Oh.
That's not 1 plus 2. That's 1
It's
times
1
2.
times 2. Okay.
Yep.
So 4 and 5. Got it.
Yep, that's perfect. It rolled it perfectly. You cast it at level 3, which is base plus 2.
Okay.
Sweet. Yeah, so I mean, think about it. That's 3 charges for 21 damage, auto hit, and you can do that twice, or you could do a big nuke.
6.
Yeah, but I mean, you're better off doing it like Brian just did with the 3 charges, or something, or just even 1 charge. If you know an enemy's getting low, or if they're hard to hit, like those flying guys, it's just auto hits, and you can take out enemies. Now, if there's like 3 enemies that we're fighting, and we've somehow split all of our attacks among all 3, and they're all 3 about to die, but not quite there, you could send a missile to each one for 1d4 plus 1 damage.
Whoa.
You know,
How
you
would
can
I
split it
roll
up.
that? How would
You
I
have to
roll
just
that?
do it, roll it as a...
I would
You
just
roll
split it
as
up.
a single, and then we would split the damage. We pull the damage out.
Yeah, like on this one,
Oh,
so it's
okay.
2, 4, and 3. So 2 in the first one, 4 in the second one, third one, the third one is what I would do.
Yeah, or you could just tell me, hey, roll the magic missile damage, and mine's set up already for single missiles.
Yep.
Or you could just make a single missile damage.
Okay. Nah, he's going to kill everything.
Now he is.
Yeah.
He just did the.
I
He just
feel the
did the
power. All right, I'm good.
All right, so let's kind of hand wave some of the returning back. You're going to get 100 gold pieces for every Hydra head. So 400 gold pieces.
Snakes and cracks.
You're going to try to talk them into paying you for the snakes and the crocodiles that live in the swamp?
Absolutely.
Well, no, we found one of their drakes, and it was very unlike any creature we've ever seen before, Brian.
All right,
You might
so
have to use a charisma check on that, or some sort of deception check.
all right, so you're turning this into the, I guess, the representative of the No Mercy Guild. So
Well, I'm gonna wink when I do it. Like clearly, these weren't drakes. Drake head, sir. Here is 11.
So I just want to make sure that, because you guys would know this by now. The No Mercy Guild is,
Not
I
merciful.
guess, technically they're like the mob. I'd say you know them well enough now that there are ties with them into the Shadow Masters Guild. So, I mean, they've been good to you guys. They paid you guys, but if you cross them, it's like crossing the mob.
I don't know that the plan here is to lie to them. I think the plan here is to
It's
say,
to
listen,
win.
you sent us out there to kill drakes. It turned out it wasn't drakes. It was a Hydra that kept summoning extra creatures for us to kill. Here's proof of the extra creatures that it summoned, including little baggies full of dead insect swarms. And we just think that while we're happy to take the 400 gold off your hands, we just think that there was more danger involved in this than what we thought. And we're we're part of this guild too, and we just cleared that area out so that we could have a new No Mercy branch up there. So
To it. Give me a persuasion check.
What else can you do for us?
A persuasion check with advantage. I'll make it a DC 14.
All right, I had to reload because it wouldn't let me bring my character sheet up.
Now, who is making the persuasion check? One
I
person.
think it's Neo actually, because Neo I think has actual
She has charisma.
charisma. But I just gotta let the system come back up.
I'm a gladiator. I just performed for y'all on the battlefield, and I didn't get a tip.
I killed it.
Are you happy now? Have I performed enough for you?
Smet was over there wrestling with snakes.
I was totally gonna be a little effeminate, you know what I mean? But I decided, even though he does look like that, he would just be kind of snide, but not unfriendly. He's not unfriendly.
You need me to roll for you? There,
Maybe, but I don't know my pluses because I can't bring my sheet up yet. But yeah, you can roll it off my sheet if you want.
And I said persuasion, right? With
My
advantage.
persuasion is a +2. Hold on, I might be able to do this. Hold on. With advantage?
Sure.
So that's 1.
Beat me to it.
And that's 2. I'm rolling this off of D&D Beyond, actually.
Ah, okay.
Nice.
There we go. 18.
All right. So he'll meet you halfway. He's going to give you 50 gold pieces for every other head that you bring in.
Awesome. That sounds great. More than generous. Thank you very much.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 heads at 50 apiece. So it's another 350 on top of the 400 for the 4 Hydra heads.
750. Is it each?
No, that's total.
Wouldn't that be nice?
And now, as promised, for doing such a good deed and taking care of the Hydra that even he was told they were drakes, you guys can journey back to the No Mercy Guild and pick one item from their vault. So,
yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want to do. Right there.
Nice.
It's that same table. Each of you guys get to roll once, and you guys can choose which one of those 4 you want to keep.
Okay, are you rolling first, Brian?
Yeah, I haven't set up the token thing yet, so I'll just roll it.
Wait, so we only get one item from the No Mercy Guild?
We get one item.
Yep.
All 4 of us get to roll. Only one item?
Only one item.
So should we just roll now, like a dice roll to see who gets the highest or something?
No, because no. Oh, to see who's going to get it?
Kind of. That's what I was
Well,
thinking.
no, not necessarily, because it's going to help different people in different ways, depending on what the item is, right? So let's see what it is. One of them might be great, and 3 of them might be terrible. If all 4 of them are great, but each for one of us, then I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's just roll all 4 of them for us. Rod of the Pact Keeper.
Ooh,
that was pretty good. Double
Good
slippers.
Take the slippers. Oh, since we rolled double slippers, can we have 2 sets of slippers?
Either that, or I can re-roll one of them. Your choice.
Wait, so we could
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. No.
Oh,
Wait,
no, you're asking.
did
No, that doesn't make sense. No.
That makes sense to me.
No, I'll re-roll it.
did.
I will re-roll that. I wasn't
right.
thinking when I said that.
Oh, I thought that said pillow of sewers. I don't even know what a pipe of soup is.
I know that you shouldn't put your mouth on it.
that the one that allows you to you're like a Pied Piper or something?
Maybe like a
Summon
rat
rats.
summoner.
3 charges. Play it as an action. Use bonus action to expend 1 to 3 charges, calling forth a swarm of rats.
It seems like the necklace of adaptation it could be good for somebody.
Swarm of rats are terrible.
So
this as a DM, I know the swarm of rats suck.
Is about breath weapons, shit like that. So it could be good versus that dragon that I think we might be fighting later on.
Necklace of adaptation. What does it do?
It's basically just you can breathe in any environment. So if you're underwater or a green dragon blows its breath on you, you have advantage on saves. Spider climb is just cool. It's just a coolness.
Spider climb is cool, but who would use it?
The 40 movement blade singer would probably want it, but I think that
the Nail wouldn't, because Nail can fly.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But the necklace of adaptation is a good one and would make the most sense if we're going after a dragon, potentially.
Yeah, but only if it's a green dragon.
Well, it does say of some dragons. You're right. So,
right? I mean, blue is lightning and red is fire, and none of those are going to help. And white is frost. And
John, is there something that sticks out to you? Most likely between the necklace of adaptation or the spider climbing shoes, would you see Smet?
Sorry, I was on. No wonder you guys were ignoring me. I was on mute. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's not that we just don't like you. We couldn't hear you, John.
Man, I really fought hard that
assholes.
time. You guys are, wow, they're not paying any attention at all.
Asses?
Well, Jesus, what else I got to do?
Talking over me nonstop. They seem to be allowing each other to speak, but not
yeah.
Weird.
I was looking at our next bounty, and it's in a temple and in the mountains, and I just thought the slippers of spider climbing might have a place in something in there.
Now, what's interesting about what you said is they don't allow you to move on a slippery surface such as ice.
So that's next one ice.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying. But what it does is if you are like underground or something, you can run on the damn walls. And
that's what I'm thinking. That sounds fantastic. So, what else we got here? What was the other thing? Necklace.
Because the Rod of the Pack Keeper is not really going to help any of our play styles at all.
Okay.
And that's a Warlock only item, right?
Yeah, it's not in the compendium, so I couldn't look it up in mine.
Yeah, you're right. The Rod of the Pack Keeper, that is the Warlock item.
Yeah.
So really,
Brian wants to roll that one again since we don't.
So tell me how you would use the boots, Rand.
Well, so I think that I think they would benefit. Damn it, I don't know your other character's name yet, and it's not underneath.
Luca,
or Smet, or Kant. And I think we should just have like a old-fashioned roll-off for slippers.
I don't know that it would help Luca, because Luca is a get-in-your-face guy, right? But then so is Conk.
Well, so Conk is all about, it's just like, imagine L. So he's got Misty Step. It's all about movement. So when he's blade singing, his speed bumps up to 40, and having the ability to like run on a wall or on a ceiling, I think is just cool. But also Conk will have the ability to levitate. You know, he could fly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who has the flying shoes? Doesn't somebody already have those?
Yeah, well, Nail, that was my uncommon when I created this character.
Okay.
So Nail has the flying shoes. So, but for anybody on the ground, you know, this could be potentially just. It's more of a fun thing than it is like.
Well, it is and it isn't, right? I mean, it helps with terrain. If there's a big lake in front of you, if you're in a dungeon and there's a big giant deep puddle or something in front of you, or a chasm, you can run up along the wall. It's like all of a sudden you're a monk, in essence, is what this is.
Exactly. And you could stick up there though and attack from there.
Yeah, I'm looking at the pipes and it just looks fun. So
but the swarm of rats is not very powerful.
Really? Oh yeah. It just looks fun to be able to get some rats.
So they're good as they might be good as a distraction.
No, I like this. So if he wants the pipes and I want the slippers, we should just do a quick roll-off for him.
Do a roll-off.
Yeah.
Brian, you good with that?
I'm fine. Either D20 or D100, I don't care.
What do you want to do, John?
Oh, do it as 100. Always do it as 100.
Who's rolling what?
You got to roll.
You for the pipes.
Yep,
If you win,
okay.
if you get the higher number, you get the pipes. If Rand gets the higher number, he gets the boots.
Wait, and before we do this, it's
Yep.
it's which character touched the item first. Like, oh, this is sweet, and they're like, that's the one you have to take, right? And we're like, oh shit. So we're not going to get mad at each other about.
Oh
that.
no, I don't care. It doesn't matter
Like,
to me.
you're like, what about these pipes? And you touch them, and suddenly they're like, you get the pipes, right?
Yep. Got it.
So that our
So
character
D20,
D100.
D100.
D100. Here we go. I got 6.
That story, dude.
Oh
my god!
Wow.
Uh,
I don't think I've ever
That's
seen
great.
2 sub-10 roll-offs on a D100.
That was awesome.
That's
I was
fantastic.
just like 0.3 of a second faster than you at getting the at touching the boots.
Smet, you should have rolled a D20. You probably had a better roll.
Yeah. Oh yes. Jeez.
We can do
That's
best out of
fantastic.
3 if you wanted. If you feel strongly about those pipes, I'll go best out of 3 with you.
Oh, jeez.
I don't feel strongly for any. So you got the pipes and I got the slippers. Is that right? Or
No.
No.
Whoever won got the item that they wanted.
Correct.
Whoever
okay.
lost got nothing.
Correct.
Oh, okay. I got nothing. Good.
There's only one item available, but there's 4 choices.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I thought there was 4 items available. We were
No,
just
there's
trying to
only
decide
one
if
item
that-
available.
No,
Okay.
that's why I was saying that we
Ah.
would have known it, and we're like
No.
led in here to look at items, and all of a sudden they're like, oh nope, the first one we touched,
Then in that case, the slippers is what I would have also picked. If I understood that. So
All right, slippers are
Good.
yours, Rand.
Okay.
go for it.
I mean, you got a wand of magic missiles out of it, too, there.
You got the magic missile one anyway.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, I made out like a.
I was waiting for the sun sword to become rollable, but it didn't happen.
What table is the sun sword on?
It's not on whatever
Yeah,
roll
it's not on
table
F.
he's letting us roll on.
It's not on F. You guys are level 4. Come on now.
I'm,
Let's see.
Actually,
I made
sun sword's not a very high rarity.
No, it's
item.
not very high, but it's higher than uncommon.
That's the highest table. That's Magic Item table I that is rolled 4 times on.
Wow, armor +2.
Oh, that Ring of Water Elemental Command, legendary. That would be the
Insane,
one.
too. Yeah, all of those are pretty good.
Hey,
But yeah, I agree with you.
you have to take on a pretty big task for the No Mercy Guild if you want something like that. If they even have something
I
like
like
that.
Brian.
Do what?
Are we doing another one? Or are we ending?
The
a little bit
Sunblade
early?
is rare. Sunblade is rare.
No, that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna run another one. It could be another 2 hours to run another one, so I'm not gonna
Oh, okay,
make
That
you
was
guys
good.
run
That was
late.
really good.
dude, that was
As a-
fun, Brian.
fun.
That was awesome.
yeah.
Well, you had me nervous at first when I thought maybe I was adding too much for the layer actions, which
Oh, I thought we were dead, dude.
Oh, I was pretty
I
sure.
did too.
I was pretty sure
I
that
was
Luca
too.
was down for sure. If that hit had hit Luca, he would have had 2 death saves right there. Boom, kaboom.
oh, and the crocodile.
Yeah,
Or-
if that crocodile had bit him, because it would have been auto crit if you.
I always forget about that auto crit when you're unconscious. I
Yeah,
thought
if
just
you're unconscious and you get hit, it's considered a crit.
I have to read up on that because I thought I read somewhere else where it's not 2 death save. It's just an auto death save anytime you get hit. If you take
damage, it's a death save.
if they roll a
If
crit,
you get hit in a melee, it's considered an auto crit when you're unconscious.
okay.
That's my understanding.
I'm not
could
sure
be
if I
wrong.
would have ruled it that way, but yeah, I'll read up on that.
No,
That's
so
the first time it's come up.
I was watching Brian, and even if you had ruled it as an auto crit because he made the death save, he wouldn't have died, and it would have played out the exact same way.
Yeah, I would have 1 save and 2 fails at that point.
Yeah.
I was kind of just keeping track of that just to see kind of what would have happened, but it worked out perfect. If he had failed that death save, that next attack that you did with the crocodile would have been instant death.
That would have killed
and
me.
blow.
I mean, part of me was thinking in the back of my okay, these are just wild animals. They see something dead, they're probably just going to grab it and try to run away with it. That was kind
If
of
he's gonna
crossing
eat
my
it,
head at
he
one
very
point.
well could have.
Yeah. But I would have ruled the Hydra and done that because they had more threats. The crocodiles and snakes, on the other hand, they just wanted to eat. but
That
didn't come
makes
up.
sense.
So just forewarning for future, if you guys go against just random beasts, they're not going to know any better. If they see something dead, they're just going to try to eat it.
Dude, I like this tune. I like this character. I like playing wizards that get in the thick of melee.
You like
I
every
that.
you
I
like every
hearing
character
his
you make.
arrogance.
The problem with the Psi Warrior is that I have to prioritize intellect in order to be able to get better with the psionic stuff, which means that I have to deprioritize Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't have as much health as a fighter would normally have.
I was surprised. Yeah, he has the same hit points as my wizard.
Yeah, he's got 2 more hit points than Neo has.
Is it 22 because of something with his psionics, or is that just your armor and everything else you have?
Where is that dude?
Well, I pulled the Rand and got and used for my uncommon item. I got Myth Plate
Ah,
So that's 18.
plus
and
a
then he's
shield.
got, so 2, so 20.
Plus, I've got another 2 because of I don't know, one of the skills that brings me up to 22.
one of the what? Oh, did you take defensive?
Yeah,
No, you
I
got
think so.
dueling.
No, I don't have defensive. I've got dueling. I've got something else that gives me. I don't remember. I recalculated it again today and went, that doesn't look right, and then it's right. So
Okay.
I'll write it up. But yeah,
I just assumed it was something with your psionics, is what I assumed.
Is it
Yeah,
is it Psi Warrior like ability? You
think
get
it
2
is.
AC or
I think-
something?
I think it's something like that. I'll have a look. It's been a while since I looked at creating that character.
Okay. All right, so you guys are going to haul all this back to Fent. That's where they'll give you your reward, so to speak, unless you want to go all the way back to Injast. That's your call, but I'm not going to, dwell on that. You guys think you want to try to set up a franchise?
Nails totally up for that.
Okay. So I haven't worked through the math of that, but if you're going to franchise No Mercy Guild, they're just probably going to ask for something like 10% of whatever your profits are for the first,
All right.
X number of months, something like that, until you pay them a certain amount, and then it's pretty much yours to run as you want.
Sure.
But this was a job for No Mercy Guild, so they already got their cut. You have no idea what they got paid, but you got paid what the bounty was advertised at. Okay. So someone just joined, or we lose somebody?
We got Jason.
Ah, Jason's here.
What up, Jason?
Yep, just me.
Just you.
We just finished the monster hunt. That was actually quick with just 3 players. And I mean, we had a lot of dudes, but with just 3 players, it goes so much faster than waiting for 6 people to take turns.
Well, technically, you had 4, fighters.
Yeah.
4.5, if you want to call it that. But yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
companion.
yeah. So we had 5 characters on the board, but with just 3 players, that's a huge difference.
Well, that's kind of why I said I wanted this Forge of Fury to be, not Forge for the Icewind Dale to be 4 or 5 max. I think that's probably gonna be a better number moving forward, because Cold Lands we normally had 6, sometimes we had 7, and some of the encounters would just drag out way too long.
Well, you were running 5 summoned beasts at any given time too.
Yeah. But I had to have these lair action creatures in here, because I just thought the action economy wasn't going to work out well with 4 of you guys versus 1 Hydra. And in hindsight, so it never had its head duplicated. I don't know if I'm reading this wrong. Hydra has Bach heads, blah blah blah. Whenever the Hydra takes 25 or more damage on a single turn, one of its head dies.
None of us did that on one. Oh, on
But
a
a single turn, yeah, like that's. I was thinking single attack. So in hindsight, I think
Did we?
I don't
Did
know.
anybody do more than 25 in a single turn?
I don't. I had one
I
big
don't
turn.
think so.
I had one big turn where I think I crit and my flaming sphere hit for decent damage.
But if your flaming sphere had hit, it wouldn't have been able to grow its head back because it took fire damage that round.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that right, Brian? Doesn't it say something
Yeah,
about that?
that's meta knowledge, but yeah, you would have figured that out. Yeah.
Well, I just know that because I've run Hydras before.
Yeah, unless it's taken fire damage since its last turn. Okay, and it also regains
That's
hit
why
points
I
each time
thought
it
you.
regrows
That's
the
why I
head.
thought you brought the flaming sphere out, was to counteract the potential head separation.
No, I
biz.
did it because it's 2d6 damage around as a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, oh, good, somebody's hitting it with regular fire. Excellent.
That's why I thought you brought it out as well.
So what's funny is like I have not, the last monster manual I looked at was 3.5, and I have made it a point to just not look at monsters in 5e. So I don't know what's changed, what hasn't. In Jason's campaign, I screwed up like continuously, and in Brian and Coldlands, I know I did it a lot too, where I would use an attack. Even in Rob's campaign,
That acid damage one was
on
the
an
best.
ooze, like, and healed it. You know, I just, but at least for me, it's fun to keep it kind of a mystery. So, but that's cool to know. I'll remember it for next time.
Well, this is the only one that's out of monster manual so far that I've created. Everything else is out of Tome of Beasts. So, I'm like you. I don't typically. Typically, when I get something out of the monster manual, if it's you guys, I'll add a little twist to it. Just because I don't like just taking it straight out of the monster manual. I'll add something or take something away, or I'll change something to piercing instead of bludgeoning, or whatever. I try to add a little bit extra to it, so it's not right, wrong, or indifferent. It's not, even if you have played it before or you have fought it before, it may not be exactly like you remember, because this is you guys fighting it for the first time, your characters fighting it for the first time. So you don't really know what it can or can't do, or what its weaknesses may be, or what it's good at.
Yeah, and this just happened to be the first fight, but if we were up against something else before the Hydra, and it looked like we had two enemies like we did, you would have saw me pull out the flaming sphere on that, not just because it was a Hydra.
Yep.
But it's good to know.
Okay, so I still feel good about. So what? Let me just do the quick slight flourish math on what you guys
I
ended
would have
up with
known that.
here.
I would have kept the flaming sphere on the Hydra. I had the flaming sphere on the crocodile half the battle. I hope we
No,
didn't.
you had it on that Hydra at least 3 turns of his.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you
At
had
least
it. You had it on.
three
You had it on a
turns.
bunch of the turns. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it moved away from the fire. That's why I figured it moved away from the fires, because it knew that fire bad. In the case of Frankenstein, fire bad.
Okay, crocodiles are half. I'll say the constrictor snakes are half because I made them giant and add a little bit extra to them. And the swarm of insects, what are those CRs?
Or are you doing EXP?
I'm just trying.
They're
I'm
probably
doing the
quarter.
CR thing for Sly Flourish, and those are half. So everything in here was a half CR except for the Hydra. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 half ones. So that's 4.5 plus the Hydra of 8. That's a total of 12.5. Versus you guys, total of 16. Half of that is 8. Okay, so per Sly Flourish's calculation, this should have been beyond deadly.
No, we thought it was going to be.
We thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had lucky rolls and you had terrible rolls.
So when you calculate the experience points off of that encounter, are you calculating it off of? Will you be calculating it off of each of the monsters that we fought, or are you going to calculate it off the overall CR value that you calculated it to be?
I haven't decided if I want to track XP, to be perfectly honest with you. It's probably going to be more something like after you guys complete X number of bounties, you guys can all level up.
Okay. I think if you're ever thinking of doing XP, this is the way to do it, because this is purely combat. You don't have to think about XP for social encounters. You don't have to think about XP for all of the other bits and pieces. It's just purely just purely XP for encounters.
But I also don't really agree with that. I mean, if you guys do a really good job of getting past like a trap, or figuring out how to avoid something,
yeah.
I mean, that should be worth
But
something.
if you avoid a CR5 monster, I think you still get the CR5 experience for that.
Yeah. But again, regardless, I'm not a fan of calculating XP. It's probably more like, why don't you guys complete like 3 bounties, or depending on what they are, you guys will all level up.
Jason, checking Forge of Fury, I just posted what we just fought. And so we're a party of 4 level 4s fighting a 4-headed Hydra, 3 giant crocodiles, and 3 giant snakes, and 2 insect swarms. Not all at once. The other ones kind of slowly matriculated in there as we rolled bad, but
as you rolled bad.
No, as I rolled bad.
Well, no. So every round we would have to roll, and it was either summon another snake, another crocodile, sink us into the mud, blind us. Like there was just bad shit happening every single round as this Hydra's lair actions triggered.
Yeah, on initiative count 20, every single one of us got to roll to see what was going to be added to the encounter.
So we all thought that we were gonna like just die, and it looked bleak at one point. And then the fighter who was tanking dropped to the ground unconscious, almost got instant killed from an auto crit from a crocodile, but managed to get healed the next round and get back up. And then the spackle, the little minion, he was dropped to the ground and mended the next round. I mean, we had 2 people drop. So, Brian, I think that it was pretty much spot on, but I sure felt like my character was going to die.
Yeah, and Rob, not that I'm trying to poo-poo on that, but double check the mending thing to see.
It doesn't say, Brian. There's no ruling on it.
I'm not doubting that it could have mended.
So it doesn't say whether or not. So sometimes it says, right, in some spells it says if your character goes to 0 hit points or something else happens, then the effect ends or they can't do it. But this one doesn't say that. It says that it can self-heal using my bonus action. It can self-heal. So the ruling would need to come in from, does it need is it a verbal command, or is it something that's mental that's happening where I'm saying to the systems, fix that problem? Right. And that's really, because it doesn't say. So really, it's total DM ruling in my opinion.
And I'm also questioning whether or not, if it drops to 0, can it still mend itself? You know, as opposed to like you can't really.
But still, I would argue that its power source is still running. It's just no longer able to. It's no longer able to use its muscle.
Right.
Like he's a Wizard of Oz.
But its electronics are still going.
The Return to Oz, where the little beep boop guy gets stuck until you wind his levers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember.
But again,
that, no.
like I say, Brian, it's totally up to your ruling. However you want to rule, fine with it.
I'll read up on it. Like we did it fine tonight. I can see
it going both ways.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be a dick. I just want to make sure I get it right, because we're kind of setting a precedence here with this. So.
TikTok.
But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed that. So.
Fantastic.
What did I forget? I had a bunch of shit on different layers for depths of everything. I had yellow and I had red. I forget what the yellow was. Oh, the yellow was where the dragon was going to be hiding. That's what it was. So, yeah, I had shit in there. But you guys didn't have to deal with any of the deep stuff. I guess technically only 2 of you guys went into it at one point, but didn't have to deal with all that. All right, so that's the only one you got so far, the Monster Manual. After this, it'll be Tome of Beasts, which now I'm going to go back and look at the bounty board, and I've kind of set precedent. So just because the bounty board says it's this, doesn't mean that's what it is.
Yeah, we learned the hard way.
But logically, I mean, fishermen and trappers, they're not going to be experienced adventurers that know what a monster is. So swamp drakes is what they thought it was. Next one, the guy's calling it an awakened forge, some kind of construct. And the other one, a young purple worm. Well, you know a purple worm is in the Monster Manual, right? It is in the Monster Manual. Yep. And I already told you that these aren't from the Monster Manual. So, big spoiler. It's not a purple worm.
Nice.
But you guys think it's a purple worm. Yeah, you can trust these guys. They know what they're talking about.
Just like we thought this was a drake.
Yep, several drakes. Well, it was several, heads.
None of them were drakes.
Close to drake. It was just the guy in the boat that was paddling away.
I like how this was like the easiest one. So I'm interested to check out the next ones.
Who said it was the easiest one? Did I say that?
I think so.
No, this one and the next one are both CR8.
Well, yeah, so the easiest.
And then the third one is a CR10.
Yeah.
A Hydra is a reptilian horror with a crocodilian body and multiple heads on long serpentine necks. This thing has more in common with snakes and crocodiles than it does with a drake.
Yep, probably so.
Which is why I think that we should have gotten full bounty on the snake and crocodile heads.
You guys made a shit ton of money.
So, wait, do we need to add that to our character sheet? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm not keeping track of that unless you guys want to keep another loot
750
handout or something.
divided by 4.
You guys need me to make another handout for you?
750 divided by 4. No. I'm gonna. If it's gold, well, I'm just gonna add.
We should just put it in our character sheet so we don't. So 5 silver and 187 gold.
No, everybody take 200, and Luke will take 150.
Why?
Why not?
I don't know, Luca.
Luke is a secondary character.
Oh, Nail's going to be your main one for this one, you think?
Yep.
Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
That's your call. I'm not going to tell you yes or no.
Makes it. The only reason I'm doing it is because it's easier for me to just add to.
Well, that's my thought too.
Okay. Any other questions, comments, complaints about tonight's session?
Dude, I had a blast.
I had a great time.
Hopefully you had a good time, Brian. Were you disappointed in like not killing 2
Well,
of us?
I
or
was
something?
when Luca went down. I was a little scared. But
Scared is good. That means you're not like actively just trying to snuff them out.
and as I'm
he had
reading this,
he has a pretty good armor class, but you had 3 fantastic.
yeah,
Hits.
yeah.
Like crazy good hits.
And as I'm reading through the Hydra of the Monster Man, it says in here the Hydra starts out with 5 heads, not 4. I just counted what was on the token there, and that's why I said 4.
Mhm.
But now that I'm reading the Monster Manual, it says that the Hydra has 5 heads. So it starts out with 5.
This one had taken some damage. He was
I'll
the
tell you what.
runt of the litter. This one was the runt of the.
Oh, so that means we get another 100,
Brian, you
right?
should try to roll them all versus. No, I'm just joking. You could roll them all versus Conk.
Yep.
Hey guys, I gotta go.
All right, good
Great
night,
time.
John. Appreciate it, buddy.
Later, John.
Night, guys.
All right, talk to you later.
I want to see that magic missile in action, dude. Big
Don't
blast.
worry. I can't wait. Thanks. See ya.
Good night. I'm about to scroll through your attacks and see if anybody had more than 25 on a single turn, because that was a mistake on my end. I was looking for a single attack that was 25 or more, which I thought was going to have to be like some kind of a spell. I didn't think anybody had enough to attack 25 with one attack.
Well, Luca has the capability, if he crit, 2-handed with his longsword. Because our guys can only attack once per round right now, right?
Right.
Yeah, but what Brian's saying is if I did Flaming Sphere and hit, and then you hit, did the total equal 25 to where it was?
No.
No,
It says
no,
per
that's not
turn,
what I was
not
saying.
per round. It says per turn, not per round. So it's individual turns, not
Yeah.
for the entire round.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
it's
A turn
per
for
turn.
one of
One
you
guy
guys.
doing 25 damage. None of us had the capability to do that kind of damage, because even if Luca, who was one of the higher damage capability tunes, with a 1d10 sword plus 4, even if he had crit and got maximum damage, right? So he would have been able to do 10 plus 4 is 14,
Or
plus
action surge.
another 10 would have been 24. Even on a crit maximum damage in a single hit, he couldn't do 25 damage.
And I think when you action surged, it was when you missed. You action
That's
surged
exactly
to crit.
right. Yep,
And you did get a crit on that one.
I did.
But what was awesome, I mean, we got so lucky. So you action surged and got a crit, and then I used an inspiration card and got a crit for advantage.
Yep, that's
and then
right.
John just crit every fucking round, because that's what John does.
Except he couldn't make a strength save to save his life.
Yeah. By the way, I was waiting until he left, but that was a good call on letting him pick the magic item.
Yeah, he needed to
The
do
first
that.
one. Yeah.
He got screwed. He got screwed at the end of Forge of Fury.
And I was drunk at the end of Fort Fury. I had been outside at that party, and then I came in when you guys were fighting the dragon. Jason, that would be one to find and listen to the last 30 minutes of that battle. I want to track that one down if you got it saved, Brian, because that was just...
And he didn't really get screwed at the end of Forge of Fury because it wasn't a roll situation. It was a +2 axe, which isn't something that he would have used anyway.
In the shield, he already had like a sentinel shield, right?
and he already had a sentinel shield, so he didn't really get screwed. But we didn't really. I feel like we didn't even quiz him on it.
Yeah, it just kind of left.
Gary
him
just
out.
jumped on that +2 thingy, and
You guys will get plenty of
Who
opportunities.
else is in Forge of Fury? Is Kenny? Kenny's not in Forge of Fury, right?
I think he may have
Kenny
played
had
one
played
session with
Forge of
us.
Fury once.
I
Yeah.
know he did once, but is he? Is it Kevin Don? Is this Kev
Yeah.
play?
Don.
Or is it Don?
No, I think it's Kev and Don.
No,
What is
what did
Kev's
Kev?
It might
character?
just be
I don't think
Don.
Kev was in Forge of Fury.
Yeah, you're right. It might
I-
just be Don.
Well, here we
Is
can
it
go
just
look.
Don and John and me and you?
If we go to Forge of Fury on
And
the
then
right
we've
side,
had Gary and we've had Kenny kind of sub in.
let me look at
Yeah,
Forge
Gary's
of
been
Fury.
in a bunch of them though.
Oh, okay.
Just go to PCs. Daft, that was Wayne. Nash, that was Bender. Nine
shit.
Reeds. Nine Reeds. Who played Nine Reeds? Was that Kenny? Or was that Wayne? That was the
Kenny
Dragonborn? Let me look real quick who that was. I don't know who it was because it doesn't have anybody showing.
Dude, we've
Oh,
had
it's
a
Kenny's
ton of
Bard.
people in Forge of Fury then.
That was Kenny.
Oh, Kenny was a bard?
Dragonborn. Bard of Valor, level 3. I think he's only there for
He
like
only
one
played that
character.
character once. Yeah, I only
Yep.
played that character once.
Okay.
Nine was Dawn. Shroon Moonflower. That was a one-time character, I think, from Wayne.
Was
Yeah.
that Wayne? Was that Don that, or was that Wayne that went in there and like killed himself on the succubus?
Oh, that was
That was
Wayne.
Wayne.
Yeah, that was with Daft.
That was Daft being Daft.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's all the PCs
Man, I
I'm seeing.
hated that character. I did not like that character. I was so glad when it got killed.
You didn't like Daft. You didn't like Daft at all.
No.
He's a little crazy.
Wasn't he the one that wouldn't do any damage?
I no, that was
There was
in
something else.
Icewind
You're right.
Dale.
There was something else about that character that.
He like didn't make any sense or just on purpose did stupid things that would like
Yeah.
injure us
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, that was Daft.
potentially.
No, his character in Icewind Dale was a healer.
That's right.
Homebrew. That he could do damage, he just wasn't supposed to kill anything. It'd be like
it
an
was like-
Oathbreaker thing.
It should have just been called Don's Drunken Impulses. and I'll tell you what, I guess that made it kind of fun because Don would typically get blitzed. He doesn't know where his character screen is or character sheet is half the time it's his turn, right?
But
We
that's
have to
because
tell
he's
him
nowhere near his computer most of the
We
time.
have to tell him for 5 minutes, like whatever you're doing, stop doing it and come back and play D&D with us, please.
Nah, Don's good.
Every single round. So it did kind of fit in that regard. But man, was that funny. That was good times.
All right, so next week, hopefully we're back on Icewind Dale.
Awesome.
And then we'll see next time we have an opportunity to play Monster Hunter again.
Dude, and you know what's sad about Icewind Dale? I knew I should have been that beast barbarian. I just want to be the guy with the tail who can run up walls.